bit better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. Like I remember Ben Simmons and Donovan Mitchell, the rookie of the year race stuff, but it's so crazy like seeing how Ben Simmons feels like he's like 40 years old, right? Like doesn't Ben Simmons feel like he's 36 years old just the way that his career's gone? And to think that he was in the same rookie of the year race as Donovan Mitchell. I know that he was a fraudulent rookie, but holy shit, that's crazy to think about that they were in the rookie of the year race against each other. Donovan Mitchell feels a decade younger than Ben Simmons at this point. But yeah, hey, yeah, Evan Mobley robbed rookie of the year. Ah, what a sham. What an absolute sham. But at least Evan Mobley's playing tonight. Glad to see that he's back. Glad to see that the Cavs are basically I think they're fully healthy. I think the only guys who are out are the G League guys. Um So yeah, I'm excited to see how this game goes. The Clippers, listen, your first game of a road trip, playing against a pretty solid Clippers team. Like they're not bad. So this game could go either way. But I'd like to see the Cavs get a bounce back win here. What's up, Cavs LQ? Good to see you. Glad you've stayed up. Hopefully the Cavs make it all worth it. Yeah. I mean they're 38-30 with all the injuries that they've had. I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect the Clippers to be this good this year. I thought they'd be basically a lottery team, just because I figured Kawhi probably wouldn't play much. I didn't know how much Harden really cared at this point. But Harden's been, I mean, he was an all-star. Zubac's been great. Their defense is really good. So yeah, I mean, they've surprised me a bit. I assumed that they would be like in the play-in lottery range, but they're like legitimately where are they in the standings right now? I mean, they're probably still in the play-in range, but I expected them to be much closer to 500 than 8 games above 500. So let's see, where are they in the standings right now? They are okay. Yeah, so they're eighth. They're eighth, but I expected them to be like where the Suns are. The Suns are 32 and 37. They're the 11th seed. I expected the Clippers to be in that range, but they've been much better than I would have expected this year. And now they're fully healthy. Kawhi just came back a couple weeks ago. I think, like I said, he's played 22 games, so they're not going to do anything in the playoffs, but they're more competitive than I assumed. Yeah, the Western Conference is just every year it's a bloodbath, but I mean, the Warriors, the Timberwolves, and the Clippers are all a game apart there, 6 to the 8 seed. After that, the Mavericks are gonna fall off a cliff. And Norman Powell, yeah, we forgot. I didn't even mention him. He's absolutely balling. He should be the most improved player. I know we've talked about that on this stream plenty of times, but in the spirit of the award, Norman Powell kind of deserves to be the most improved player, but it's gonna go to Kate Cunningham. I'm gonna adjust my lighting real quick. I'm gonna turn on this other light, move this one. All right. I don't. Yeah, go get the lamp. No, I. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if this looks any better. Hold on. Let me try one more time. Yeah, so you can just go straight to bed, Jackson. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even care how the lighting looks. It was just this bright ass LED lamp in front of me was already giving me a headache staring at it. It's too damn late to have this light in my face, so I had to turn it down, move it a little bit. Yeah, the Cavs are in a dome. Also, for everyone who is here, since it's late and we're all battling through it, Dr. Manhattan, everyone, Jackson's already hating. I have some trivia questions ready for throughout the game. I'll drop them throughout the game. Figured we might as well have some fun, right? We're staying up late. Let's try to enjoy it. I have a couple trivia questions ready, some NBA trivia questions. And so we'll see. I'll save them. I'll wait. I only have a couple, so I'll try to save them so we can do them throughout the game. But yeah, and again, I'll say it again when I pose the question. But there are no rewards for getting the trivia right. So this is my urging. Don't cheat. There's no need to cheat. You don't get a cookie. You don't get a reward. So don't cheat for the trivia. We're all operating on the honor system, and we'll try to have fun. Cheaters always lose. Exactly. I'll be able to tell if you cheated. Something will I'll get a notification. Don't try to lie. On first take, they said that Austin Reeves the best third option in the NBA. He disagreed, saying Evan. Yeah, I mean, the Cavs the Cavs have to have the best third option, whether you pick Evan or Darius Garland, honestly. I mean, Chet Holmgren is another great third option. Derek White, I would take over Austin Reeves as well, but then that's where you get to I think that's where you can start to have the conversation. Austin Reeves is honestly balling right now. Austin Reeves is looking really good. But yeah, no, Evan Mobley's clearly the best third option. And I think you could argue, I mean, he is the third option on offense, so I get it from that perspective. If you're saying if you're saying Austin Reeves is the best offensive player as a third option, like the best offensive scoring third option, then that's much more reasonable. But if you're just talking about the best third player on the team, Evan Mobley's a lot better. And you could argue Mobley's the second best player on the Cavs. Some have argued he's the most important player on the Cavs. I mentioned on the pod. Once you get into the semantics like that, it kind of gets weird. But, anyways, the Cavs, they're about to play. Let's go. We're finally tipping off. So, next, at the first dead ball, first time out, I'll drop our first trivia question. We'll do it that way. Try to pace them out throughout the game. Yeah, the Clippers are a tough team. Hey, Max Strus starting off with a three, though. Max Strus has been starting off hot lately. I'd love to see him carry it throughout the game. I don't mean that as a backhanded compliment, but he has started hot and then kind of disappeared. So I like that he's starting off hot, but I want to keep that Strus the Strus juice flowing. You know, I don't want it to stop after the first quarter. Yeah, wasn't that a three? Was that not a three? Darius with a crossover, another Max. All right, kaboom! Oh yeah, they're giving the Clippers our points. What the hell? Hey, wait a second. This is messed up, man. We got to stop scoring. Now they're fixing it. This is how teams have to stop us. You know that's crazy. I don't think I've never seen that. It's kind of funny. Shoot, they could have done that for us last game. That would have been more acceptable. You know, the streak would have still been alive. Let's see, is the live stream working on YouTube? It is. Man of Destruction 88 on YouTube says, "Yo, how you doing tonight? I'm excited for this game. I don't know how long ago you sent that. This is the first time checking on the YouTube chat, but I'm doing good. Today was a great day. Very active. It was beautiful outside. I hit leg day at the gym, and then I walked almost 5 miles in the metro park. So I put in some work today. Apollo's tired too. He joined me for the 5 mile walk. My man is slumped. He's in the other room. He's not no games tonight. He doesn't want to watch the Cavs. He's already sleeping. So I'm having a pretty good day. I hope you are too, man of destruction. Tony walks. Yeah. Hey, burying threes. Now those points are going to us. That's where they belong. Bob from Fear the Fro is there. Oh, I didn't know that. Shout out to Bob. Norman Powell. Such a sweet jump shot. I don't want to see too much of it tonight. He better chill out, but it is a pretty looking jump shot. Look at Allen being aggressive with the Euro step. See, I've always loved when Allen does that. If the big is going to drop that far off you, just take the runway. Just fly, you know, just go straight at him. You're versatile enough. Mobley versus Kawhi. Hey, Norm Powell. Yeah. Yeah, I saw him post that pregame pod with the yeah, because they were sharing a camera too. Yeah, so I guess he probably is there. Does Bob live in LA? Am I out of the loop here? I thought he was in the Cleveland area. But does he live in LA? He lives in Buffalo. Okay. I never know where these Cavs podcasters are. They're all over the place. We got Mac in Cincinnati. We got Justin in Canada. We got Carter in what, Dayton or something? I don't even know where Carter is. Everyone's out of Cleveland. It's just me, Jackson, and Corey. Although I found out, I didn't know. I knew Corey's not in Cleveland. I don't know why. Corey is a Cavs podcaster, but he's in New Jersey. I didn't know Jackson wasn't from Cleveland. I found that out when we all met up. So yeah, Jackson is not from the Cleveland area. I think he said he's from the DC area. I'm the only true Clevelander in the Cavs podcast community. It's wild. Anyways, here's DG on James Harden. Lots of concern about the Cavs backcourt defensively on Twitter recently, which I always find funny. I'll go more in depth on that later, but I find that funny. All right, good ball movement leads to a deep three-pointer, but Max Strus picking up a loose ball foul. Yeah, we got some Clevelanders in the chat. Cleveland Cavaliers holding it down. People as in Kendrick Perkins. Okay, Demo. Yeah, see, we got some people in here. It's just the podcasting community is fraudulent, you know. A lot of fake Clevelanders in the Cavs podcasting community. We got to call them out. I'm just kidding. Um, yeah. Anyways, Cavs so far, I like their offensive process. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, good dump off. I wasn't sure what he was doing with the ball there. I don't know if he was going to throw up a floater or not, but he found Mobley at the last second. Yeah, Justin isn't even American. At least Justin doesn't hide it though. You know, he's Cavs Canada. So y'all know that he's not from America. But these other frauds, they're pretty open that they're not in the Cleveland area either. But it doesn't matter. We don't care about the context. DG. Would love to see Darius Garland just have a hot night from the 3-point line. That's the one thing that he still hasn't done here recently. I think he's looked better as of late, but he hasn't been able to shoot the three ball that well last few games. Good to see Mitchell back. I know he was back last game, but good to see him hit a three like it was nothing. Felt like he was pressing a lot last game. And it was his first game back from injury. So the second game, I expect him to look more like himself. Cavs getting out on the run here. I like the tempo they're playing with. Mitchell deep three. All right, maybe he's still pressing a little bit. He's still pressing a little bit. There's a delicate balance that Mitchell has struck for most of the season in terms of finding his own shot and getting others involved. Last game, didn't quite love it. This game so far, it's it's still way too early to make a statement, but a couple really deep 3-pointers from Mitchell. But I do like this play right here, finding Evan Mobley. That was a great play. This is obviously a great shot. Mitchell getting a rest, and we get DeAndre Hunter in for the first time. And Ty Jerome. Oh, they're chanting LAC. I thought they were chanting MVP already. I was like, who are they chanting MVP for? Yeah, Typhoon time. It's been a little while since Ty Jerome had like a Typhoon level game, I feel like. So it'd be nice to see one. Oh, all right. Yeah, they were shading very heavy on Harden right there. Get an open three for Kawhi. Yeah, Ty Jerome came over very far. All right, Ty, make something happen. Dude, I'm telling you, Jared Allen, this last like week or two, some of the best I've ever seen him attacking the rim. Like that wasn't self-created or anything, but catching the ball like above the free throw line and just diving all the way to the rim. It's one of the best stretches he's ever had. I swear. Like he's been so awesome attacking the paint off those plays. And like, it's not the box scores don't look crazy. He's not averaging a whole bunch of points, but I swear this is one of the best 2-week stretches he's had in terms of attacking the paint. All right, first dead ball. That means we're going to get our first trivia question here. I tried to be all official. I wrote it down in a Google Doc so I can type it in the chat for you guys and so I don't have to repeat it over and over again. All right, so there have been 7 NBA players to record 5 or more triple doubles this season. Who are they? Can you name the 7 players who have recorded 5 or more triple doubles this season? Jokic, bang, you got the first one. He's the league leader. He has 29 triple doubles so far this year. Dan Highway says Russ. No, Russell Westbrook's not in there. LeBron is number 2. LeBron is number 2, which is crazy to think. The oldest player in the NBA. He's got 10 triple doubles this season. By the way, Jokic is first with 29 triple doubles. LeBron is second with 10. That's just kind of crazy. Tatum, is Jason Tatum on this list? Jason Tatum is not on the list. There's at least one name on here that I think will surprise you guys. Sabonis is on the list. He's third. Sabonis is on the list. He has 9. No, I don't think Embiid's on here. No Embiid. Cade Cunningham, Uncle Fonzie, you got number 4. So we've gotten the top 4. It's kind of funny. We're going straight down the line. Cade Cunningham is 4th in the NBA. He's got 8 triple doubles. Cavs LQ says Trey. No Trey Young. Demo says Giannis. Giannis is number 6 on the list. Giannis has, let's see, 7 triple doubles. So we got one, two. We got 2 players left, I think. Yeah, only 2 players left. Luka just barely makes the list. Yes, Luka has 5 triple doubles. He just barely made it. No James Harden. So we got 1 player left, I believe. We've named 6 of them. We got 1 player left. This is the tough one. I might end up having to give you guys a hint here. I'm going to close this door real quick. We'll see if anyone can get it while I'm up. This one is tough. Okay, I'll give you a hint. He's a guard in the Eastern Conference, not an all-star. Let me think. I'm trying to think of hints they can give you without giving it away. Nope, not Brunson. He's never been an all-star. He will probably never be an all-star. He plays a lot of minutes. He's a scrappy guy, kind of does all the little things for his team. He's a guard, can play the wing a little bit. Josh Hart, Uncle Fonzie, yes. Josh Hart has 7 triple doubles this season. That's pretty surprising. Or wait, no, he has 8 triple doubles this season. It's kind of surprising. I wouldn't have guessed Josh Hart. So yeah, Uncle Fonzie, good job. All right, that actually worked out perfectly. Look, the game's back on. That took exactly the amount of time that we needed to fill the air. So I have more questions. We'll get to them at the next dead ball. Good job, guys. Darius, hey, let's go. The grift. The camera zooming in and out is making me seasick. Which camera's zooming in and out? Are you talking about the broadcast? It's not me. I haven't noticed it. Although, if I can have a real Unk moment right here, if I can be completely honest with you guys, I played Call of Duty the other day, got a little motion sickness. I was like, holy shit, I'm getting old. I'm getting really old. Call of Duty gave me a little bit of motion sickness at the screen. I was like, wow, this is bad. To be fair, I think it's just because I haven't played in a while, which I guess is like an old person thing, but hey man, these games. I remember my parents would be like, "Oh, I can't look at the screen; it makes me sick," and I'd be like, "What? What are you talking about?" Now I'm getting sick. This is unbelievable. You blow my mind. Yeah, I don't think it's age related. I honestly think it's just like if you don't play it, well, I don't know if it's happening since you were 12. I don't know. I would say like maybe if you don't play it enough, you're not used to it. I don't know. What causes it is that your body thinks you're moving. You're literally tricking your brain into thinking you're moving, but you're not. So it makes you sick. I'm sure everyone knows how motion sickness works, but yeah, I was shocked. I was like, wow, never had this happen before. Yeah, the people running the scoreboard have had a rough night already. Max Struess kind of got lost there, but managed to close out. Offensive rebound. All right. Zubac. Yeah, he's had a great season. I think you honestly could have argued Zubac or Norman Powell should have been in the All-Star game over James Harden, just in terms of how important they are for the team. But James Harden is kind of the engine that makes it all work. His numbers are kind of bad this year, his efficiency especially. But yeah, I mean, if you take Harden out of the equation, the rest of the stuff doesn't click as well. But Zubac has really thrived next to Harden, and Norman Powell has been awesome as the second option for them before Kawhi, obviously. Yeah, the Lakers gave him away for like nothing. It was kind of weird. I don't remember what the actual package was, but they basically just dumped him. Oh yeah, Mike Muscala. Makima, what time is it in Japan? Is this game actually easier for you to watch than the last one? Because the 7 lunchtime. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say this actually probably works out better for you. Ty Jerome floater, automatic. I don't have any trivia questions on Ty Jerome's floaters, but I wish I could have came up with one. Zubac with an answer. Oh, the Clippers are still number 2 in defense? That's pretty awesome that the Cavs they've gone global. Evan Mobley is worldwide. Is that a LeBron thing that there were Cavalier fans in Japan and they've just stayed Cavs fans, or is it like a newer generation? I don't know. Is it the Ty Jerome effect? Oh, look at that spin move. Wow. Mm. Yeah, that makes sense. I figured a lot of people who are Cavs fans from other countries must have been introduced by LeBron, but this version of the Cavs is definitely gaining new fans as well. I mean, in the words of Nick Gilbert, what's not to like? There's so much fun to be had with the Cavs, so it is awesome. I know we had a lot of Spanish fans from Ricky Rubio. I remember I did a video on Ricky Rubio back in like what would have been 2023, geez, 2 years ago, and I got a bunch of comments from people from Spain who like love Ricky Rubio and became Cavs fans because of him. So shout out to Ricky Rubio, man. All right, Sam Merrill, nice, good move from Donovan Mitchell. It's easy to, blame Mitchell when he has kind of those hero ball moments and everything, but at the same time, he's such a special scorer that I usually will concede that like, yeah, I want Mitchell to be aggressive, even when it comes with some of those uglier hijacking the offense moments. Like, yeah, there's a balance. If you're going to win a championship, he's going to have to strike that balance. But throughout the regular season, I kind of trust his intuition when it comes to getting himself going and finding a rhythm. I don't think he's hijacked the offense tonight, but just in general, that's something that's been on my mind. I know people get very frustrated with it. I do too. But when it comes to the best scorers in the world, I kind of trust that if Mitchell has to get himself going, I will concede to Donovan Mitchell and feel like he has a better understanding of when he has to get himself going than I do. But yeah, and Ori, you're right. I think sometimes Don puts pressure on himself in certain moments because that's what he's here for, right? Like against Orlando, the Cavs offense was in the mud. Yet Sunday, the Cavs couldn't score; they were struggling, and he said, "All right, this is my time. This is my moment." And to be fair, he drew a foul. To be fair, he kind of had it going against Orlando for a moment there. Like he went on that big run. I think end of the third quarter. The problem is after he got us back into the game and back into like a comfortable lead, he didn't let go of that control. He kind of kept pushing, and that's where you get into the issues. The start time is booty, yeah. At least at least the next couple road games, it's past Tony's bedtime. Come on. At least the next couple road games start at 10, which isn't like a lot better, but it's better than 10:30. It's like, damn, why did this one start at 10:30? Give me a break. Is that Rich Paul? But yeah, the next couple games start at 10. The Wednesday game tomorrow is at 10. The Friday game against Phoenix is at 10. And then we get lucky on Sunday. It's a game in Utah, but it's at 3:30 because it's on Sunday. So that's cool. And then I think they play another game at like 10. And then they're back home, I believe. You got some real outside of the assassination. How is the play Miss Lincoln energy right now? I don't I don't know what that means. But I'll take it. I don't know if that's positive or not, but I'll take it. I think I get what you're saying. I think it's a compliment. Yeah, you're. I'm looking for positives. Okay. Oh, look at Mobley. Hey, who needs to search for positives when I got Evan Mobley right in front of me, man? It's all right here. Evan Mobley, he's my sunshine. This is all I need. I'll stay up as late as Evan Mobley needs me to. Who needs Ben Simmons? The foot's all right, yeah. All right, good start for the Cavs. They're up by 10. I'd like to see the diff get a little higher, but you know what? 10 points. I'm not complaining. All right, here we go. Let's pull up the next trivia question. Which one am I going to go with here? I pulled a couple. I think I'll start. I'll save the fun ones for later. Okay, you'll get rewarded. The later you stay, the more fun we'll have. All right, guys. Here's the next one. Okay, I'm asking for the top 5 in assist to turnover ratio this season, minimum of 50 games played. So they have to have played at least 50 games who are in the top 5 for assist to turnover ratio. Let me make sure I have this pulled up on my phone too. Okay. Oh, we're getting answers already. Hold on. Let me pull up the list. Okay, we got someone says Trae Young. Cavs LQ says Trae Young. No Trae Young on the list. Dan Highway says Tyus Jones. You are correct. Tyus Jones is third on the list. He has an assist to turnover ratio of 4.56. So 4.5 assists to every turnover. Couple people said Tyus Jones. Couple people said Trae Young. No Trae Young. DG, Jokic, LeBron. None of those are on the list. No DG, no Jokic, no LeBron, no Trae Young, no Jason Tatum, no Allen or Mobley. I think they're all guards. These are all guards, yeah. CP3. CP3 is on the list, old kid. He's number 2. He's averaging 5.29 assists to turnover ratio. Halliburton's number 1. I don't think I said that yet. Yeah, so Halliburton, you guys guessed Hallie. I think someone may have said that earlier, and I just no one else said that yet. So yeah, Seam Bolo, I think you're the first person to say Halliburton. He is number 1 on the list at 5.39. So we got Hallie, Tyus Jones, and Chris Paul. We're missing 2 names. No one has said it yet. Not Donovan Mitchell, not Jaylen Brown, not James Harden. These next 2 names are not as easy to get. Neither one of them are all-stars. Not Tyrese Maxey, not Cade. No all-stars. I'll give you some hints in a second. One name I feel like you guys will never get because I would have never guessed it. Not Ty Jerome. Okay, I'll give you a hint. One guy, he's a veteran guard, never made the all-star team. Some would argue he's the best player to never make an all-star team. Mike Conley. Yes, Dr. Manhattan got it. Mike Conley. This next guy, I don't think you guys will ever guess. He's on the Pacers. He's a guard. He's not TJ McConnell. I'll just tell you guys in a second. He's not Nemhard. This guy somehow is on the list. Not Mathurin. I think he's a guard. He might be a wingy guard, but I think he's a guard. Ben Shepherd. Yes, Demo. I don't think anyone in a million years would have guessed Ben Shepherd. So that's why I basically just gave that one to you. Ben Shepherd has an assist to turnover ratio of 4.1. So for every turnover, he gets 4.1 assists. Pretty good timing on that one too, the chat. It's lining up perfectly with the timeouts. So good job again, chat. I think the trivia questions get a little more fun as we go on. The next one will be Cavs themed. And then from there they get just increasingly what's the right word? Miscellaneous, I'll say. Those first couple were pretty generic, right? Like assist to turnover ratio, triple doubles. We'll get a little more creative soon. Yeah, I mean the foul baiting. What do you expect here with James Harden? I was a big James Harden defender all the way up till 2018. When the Rockets missed 27 straight threes and my man was still, grifting for a foul call. To be fair, they fouled the shit out of him a couple times against Golden State. They fouled him pretty hard a couple times in those threes. I still kind of get blown away watching some of those highlights where who was it? What was his name? Oh, he was on he went Jordan Bell. Jordan Bell, is that who I'm thinking of on the Warriors? Just like dives into James Harden as he's taking a step back 3. There was a lot of uncalled fouls in that game. That game 7, Houston versus Golden State. But the way James Harden just like gave up on playing any sort of winning basketball and just continued to spam 3-pointers, that was when I stopped believing in James Harden. That was when I jumped off the bandwagon. But before that, I was in high school. It was my senior year, the year that Russell Westbrook won MVP, and I was a big Harden truther. I was a big Harden believer. I was telling everybody, no, I know Westbrook's averaging a triple-double, but James Harden should be the MVP. And I was crucified, but damn it, I was right. He should have won MVP that year. But I did eventually jump off the bandwagon. I was legitimately, back then, I was seriously thinking that, like, all right, with the pace James Harden is on, he could end up being better than Dwayne Wade. Now, that never materialized at all, but that's how high I was on Harden. Granted, I was also a dumb senior in high school, but I was legitimately like, dude, this might be one of the best shooting guards we've ever seen. And of course, he is one of the best shooting guards ever, but his career kind of panned out in the most underwhelming way it could have from that 2017 run on. Yeah, if they broke through, they could have been in there. Let me pay attention to this Cavs game. I'm missing the Sam Merrill game. Samuel Merrill. Okay, Donovan. Dude, that slow step. The change of speeds right there. Really nice. Yeah, I keep forgetting they have Bogey too. And honestly, I always forget that Batum is still playing basketball. He's still like a pretty effective glue guy. I always get surprised when I see him out there. Yeah, the Clippers are staying in this. Woo, let's go. Shooters bounce. Hey, given the way that we shot the ball the last few, games, we'll take a lucky bounce here or there. The Cavs is crazy. They've had their two worst 3-point shooting games of the season all in the last week or so. I think the last week. Their game against I'm already forgetting. I think it was Brooklyn. The game against the Nets, March 11th. Yeah, that was their worst shooting game of the season, and then their second worst against the Magic a few days ago. Look at Sam. I thought he got it. I thought he got the touch pass to Mobley. Thwarted by Ben Simmons. Hate to see that. Yeah, good idea from Sam. All right, Ty Jerome coming over to double team Harden. Oh, did he not just travel right there? Oh man, they're nailing threes. Yeah. Damn, dude. I mean, we put up 42 and it's a 5-point game because the Clippers are just barely 45-point quarter though. Damn. That is crazy. A 45-point first quarter. This is the second best defense in the NBA, y'all. We just hung 45 on them. Let's hope that I don't think they're going to score 45 every quarter from here on out, but let's hope this continues because they scored 38 in the first quarter against Orlando, and then they finished that second half with 43 points, I think. So like, let's hope that this continues. And I hope that, maybe we'll play a little bit of defense of our own at some point. I don't think the defense has been overall that bad. I do think they've kind of botched the couple times where they've tried to double team Harden. They haven't done a good job scrambling out of that. They gave up a 3 to Kawhi earlier in the quarter. And then that 3 right there, the last possession, I can't remember who hit it. But again, just doubling Harden, not scrambling very well. Interesting that they've taken such an aggressive approach to getting the ball out of Harden's hands, too. Like, really, from the jump, they've been pretty aggressive with him. I feel like he hasn't even been that much of a scoring threat. So, yeah, hopefully they'll play some defense. Let's get our third trivia question of the night here. This one is Cavs oriented. Okay. Who leads the Cavaliers in catch and shoot 3-point percentage? Don't look it up. Don't cheat. Who leads the Cavs in catch and shoot 3-point percentage? We got Donovan, DG, Max Strus, Okoro. So far, nobody's getting it. This could be, I won't say anything. Sam, nope. Evan, nope. Hunter, nope. I guess technically this one's a little cheating, but I'm gonna wait till someone guesses it. Dean Wade, nope. Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. He's no longer on the team. It's not LeVert, it's not Jared, it's not Jason, it's not Karras. This is going to be tough. I don't think anyone's going to get it because it's not Niang either. It is someone who's technically not on the team, though. He only played like 5 minutes. JT Thor. There we go. JT Thor. JT Thor leads the Cavs in catch and shoot 3-point percentage at 50%. I think he was literally 1 for 2. Second. So who is the real Cavs leader? I'll ask again. Who really leads the Cavs in catch and shoot 3-point percentage? Let's see who can guess it. So basically, who's number 2? But who's the current? Yes, DeAndre Hunter leads the Cavs in catch and shoot 3-point percentage at 47%. After that, it's Ty Jerome, then Craig Porter Jr., Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland come after that. Let the record show. I don't know if Jackson's in here, but just so everyone knows. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Sam Merrill is slightly ahead of Isaac Okoro. See, he's just barely ahead of Isaac Okoro. Oh, shoot. I just lost it. Hold on. Oh, no, I lost it. Well, I got to find this real quick. Evan Mobley is ahead of Sam Merrill. I was trying to see what Evan Mobley's shooting. Evan Mobley is shooting 38.9% on catch and shoot threes this year. It's pretty solid if you ask me. But yes, JT Thor was kind of was kind of a trick answer, but I thought that one was too funny not to ask. Yeah, DeAndre Hunter is the true leader. I mean, a decent chunk of that sample is obviously his time in Atlanta, but he's been shooting lights out here as well. Woo, what a save. See if we can make it count. M1 continuation. Let's go. Let's go, Ty Jerome. This game is a fever dream. You might actually be dreaming. It's so late. Maybe you fell asleep. Didn't realize. Donovan Mitchell, I say it all the time, best in the NBA at that specific skill. There's not a single player in the NBA who's better at saving the ball from going out of bounds. We completely missed the free throw because they were showing us that replay. Yeah, the shooting is crazy for both teams right now. We'll see if either team is able to slow the other one down. Oh my God. I mean, that was a good contest. It's Kawhi Leonard, so I understand, but like, geez. Donovan Mitchell, response right back at him. We're about to set some records tonight, dude. This is wild. Weren't the Clippers already in like the highest scoring game against, what was it, against the Kings? Or am I thinking of a different team? It was Clippers Kings, right? Just like last year. Kawhi. Okay, this is just fun. This is crazy. This is Tim Hardaway Jr. versus Dion Waiters level shooting. Is Donovan gonna respond? Ty Jerome attacking off the catch. Swing. One more. Nope. Good defense from LA. I was gonna say this would have been crazy. Hey, this is pretty fun, but I keep saying the Cavs should try to, get some stops at some point. They're playing good defense. All right, let's see if you can do it on the predicament. It's a lot harder when you got the predicament in front of you. Oh, Ty, what the hell is Ty Jerome doing? All right, I'm sorry, but that's like the second time he's been way out of position. I know they're kind of it's got to be the game plan to try and hedge and shade up there and be aggressive, but geez, Ty is not doing a good job of getting back. Oh, Sam. Yeah, definitely. I think that pass might have been intended for Dean Wade, actually. Because Dean Wade was in the corner. You got to be kidding me. How many threes have they hit? 11 threes. It's not even, we're 3 minutes into the second quarter. God. I mean, listen, they've gotten some open looks. A couple of them have been contested, but everything's going in. Yeah, how many for the Cavs? I'll pull up the box scores real quick. This is absurd. We scored 103 versus the Magic last game. We might have that by the end of the half. Oh, geez, my phone was listening to me. That's not what I was trying to type in. Feels like a double. Yeah. Oh, my God. Quincy, this is crazy. Everyone's hitting threes. Yeah, I'm trying to see. All right, so they have 11 threes. How many have the Cavs hit? Clippers have now hit more threes than the Magic have in the entire month of March. It's not true. It feels like it could be true, though. The Cavs have 8. Okay. Jeez, man. And the NBA record is what? What's the NBA record? 23? 24? Is it higher than that? It's got to be higher than that, right? What's the NBA record for 27? Okay, I was going to say 23 sounds way too low. 23 might be the playoff record. Yeah, the Magic hit like 4 a game. No, they hit 10 a game. They average 10 a game. So the Clippers have already hit more threes than the Magic average per game. It's kind of wild on a good day. Okay, I have another trivia question, but I'll save it since it's a little. We're already like halfway through this timeout. I'll save it. We'll try to spare some because I only have a couple more for the 9. We've already gone through a couple of them. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're gonna sit all the way up the nosebleeds, at least you got a great screen. You'll be able to see the game, just not in person. Everyone saves their random hot 3-point night for the Cavs. Yeah. Dude, I mentioned it on the pod, but so the Magic, they averaged 10 3-pointers per game. They hit, I think, 7 3-pointers against us in the fourth quarter or 7 in the second half. I don't remember. But it was like they just nailed every shot against us. 11 for 18 to start the game from 3. Whew. All right, let's see if they can get this under control. Right now the Cavs are playing way too aggressive on the ball, I think. You got to stay home a little bit more. The Ty Jerome stuff has been weird. He's been caught out of position, but it's not just him. I think it's got to be a scheme. They seemed like they wanted to take the ball out of Harden's hand and even like spam Kawhi a little bit, but Clippers are moving the ball too well for that right now. Would like to see what response we're going to get from Kenny. Maybe we get some Okoro, maybe Javante Green. I wouldn't expect that right away. But Kenny had the glasses on. He's trying. Kenny looks shell shocked. Okoro's out there. There we go. As I say, I wouldn't expect Javante Green unless things get really bad, but we got to go to a defensive unit here soon. Right now, the shootout's fun, but I hope the Cavs manage to get it under control because it could be not fun very quickly. Yeah, that was a great 2-man game right there. All right, Okoro hounding the ball. See, you can have Okoro. Oh. You can have Okoro defend the point of attack and then just stay home. You don't have to double team. You don't have to overhelp. Everyone just kind of stay home, relax. You got Evan Mobley on the backside. You got Dean Wade back there who can help too. Let's see if the Cavs can calm down a bit. Oh yeah, Ty Lue's not there. Yeah. All right, Powell 1-on-1. It's a tough shot. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the chats a little ahead. Someone said you got to help Don. He was buried by Zubac right there. Great pass from Powell. Yeah, an unofficial assist right there. Nice. See, Evan Mobley, he uses that pump fake only when it's for an advantage now. He used to use it kind of as a crutch when he was terrified to go up. Now when he uses it, it's like actually deliberate. He caught Zubac up in the air right there. Good defense from Okoro. Did not let him turn the corner. Here we go. Picking up the ball now. Look at Okoro, man. Look at Isaac. This is what we love to see. Yeah, they finally missed a 3. Donovan, swing, nice. That one looked off as soon as he let it go. It is good to see Kawhi on the floor, though. I haven't really even seen him much this year because I haven't watched too many of their games since he's been back. So it is nice to see Kawhi. I really think I've dropped this take before, but I really think he's one of, if not the biggest what ifs in NBA history. Because Mobley, let's go. The handle, the recovery, let's go. I think Kawhi is one of, if not the biggest what ifs, because we know what he can do when he's healthy. Like with Derrick Rose, Tracy McGrady, whatever what ifs you want to throw out there, it's a lot of projecting. With Kawhi, like we know this dude can lead a championship team. Like he did it in Toronto. If he stayed healthy with the Clippers, who knows? Maybe he picks up another one or two. Like I think if he ends up staying healthy, he has a completely different career, obviously. But I think he's got to be one of the biggest what ifs, just because when he's healthy, he was legitimately the best player in the world. All right, we got DG coming back in, Struce, Allen. This is a bad game for me to go on my rant about the Cavs backcourt being good defensively. I don't even think the backcourt's been bad tonight, but it's a bad time for me to go on that rant. I'll save it. 2019 Kawhi was special, exactly. I mean, damn, that dude. It is sad that the back end of his career has been so hampered by injuries, and really since the Zaza thing, even the 2016-17 season, like it is unfortunate. Shot against the 76ers. Yeah, all-time great shot. Okay, it was tipped. Oh, all right. Okoro, bad possession there. Kind of got lost. Picked up his dribble, with nowhere to go. Hunter has kind of disappeared. He hasn't shot the ball well recently. I thought he played good defense against Bancaro the other day, though. So we'll see what happens this game. Powell with a running floater. He's no Ty Jerome. Yeah, Hunter's already got what, one or two threes today, so that's good to see. Yeah, no Sabonis tomorrow. I wonder if Evan Mobley is going to play tomorrow because he was questionable today, and it's a back-to-back, so I wonder if they play him in both games. But no Sabonis. I mean, you're going against the Chicago Bulls West, so I don't really know what to expect from that game. Max Strus from the corner. Hey, let's go. It's okay. I don't mind the spoilers too much. I'm not authoritarian like Jackson. I'm just kidding. Just don't spoil it if it's a bad Aquaro play. Just got on and we're slander. BG, I was wondering if you were in the chat. I was like, I wonder if he's here for this. Should I say it or should I wait to confirm? But no, you were here. So hey, you know what? It's some people would say it's a slander, other people would say it's a compliment. Maybe it's high praise. Welcome in, BG. BG, I can't believe the Chicago Bulls championship banners have been taken down. Woo, that was a sweet pass from DG. Yeah, I don't know if everyone's heard about this, but the Chicago Bulls had to take down their championship banners because of a Disturbed concert. The flames, like it didn't burn the banners, but there's like some heat damage or something. So I don't know what they're gonna do. And they need to punish the team. Darius, let's go. BG, I don't know if you were watching the game or if you just turned on the game too with the stream, but this has been an absolute shootout. I mean, you can see the score 63-56. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. All right, I'm gonna drop our next trivia question here. Let me pull it up. All right, this is fitting. This is fitting since everyone's nailing 3-pointers. Can you guess the top 6 in 3-point percentage from 25 plus feet this season in the NBA? 25 plus feet. Let me pull it. Gotta get my answers first. I should have grabbed this before I sent the question. Okay. It's a minimum of 50 attempts, by the way. Okay, it's flying. No Darius Garland. Ty Jerome is on the list. Ty Jerome is number 3. Ty Jerome was originally number 1 by quite a lot. But he's actually shooting 46% from 25 plus feet, Ty Jerome. Cavs LQ, the question is, who is the top 6 in 3-point percentage from 25 plus feet this season? So Ty Jerome, we got that. Trae Young is not on the list. Curry is not on the list. Dame is not on the list. Jokic is on the list. Jokic is on the list, BG. Shooting 44% from 25 plus feet. Let's see. Brooke Lopez, no. Jordan Poole, no. Damian Lillard, no. Some of these are a little random. I'll give some hints in a second. Luke Travers, yeah. Reeves, no. I don't think anyone else. These might be hard. A lot of these might be hard. Honestly, I don't even know how to give hints for some of these. All right, one of them is commonly known as the imposter on this stream. We refer to him as the imposter. He's a mimic of one of our favorite Cavs players. Not Damian. Close. Yeah. Davion Mitchell is on this list. He's shooting 43% from 25 plus feet. Another one of these players is a former Cavs legend. He's currently on an Eastern Conference team. Cavs legend, small forward. Not really a Cavs legend, but he did play for the Cavs during some of the dark days here recently. not Love, not Nance, not Alec Burks. He's a decent role player to this day. He's on an Eastern Conference team. Torian Prince, Aura, got it. All right, so we got what? We got Torian Prince, Ty Jerome, Nikola Jokic, Davian Mitchell. We got 2 players left. Number 1, I don't even really know how to give a hint for this guy. I don't think anyone would ever guess it. His first name's Jake. I'll just tell you that. He's a well enough known player. Someone will probably guess it if you know his name. Yeah, Jake LaRavia. I didn't know how else to. I couldn't think of any other hint there. It's Jake LaRavia's number 1. Number 4, the last guy on our list. He plays for the Pistons. He's a decent player. I probably could have given a better. Nope, not Malik. He's pretty surprising to be on this list. He is on the Pistons, but he's kind of a surprise to be on this list. He is currently injured. So, not Harris. Ivy. Yeah. Jaden Ivey, number 4 on this list. I probably could have gave less obvious hints there, but I feel like those 2 were so random, we would have been here all day. So, yeah, Jake LaRavia and Jaden Ivey on this list as well. Was that another 3? 2? Another 3, Norman Powell. I mean, geez. I don't know how you slow them down. Old kid, those are your next guesses. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to slow down this absolute barrage of 3-pointers right now. You kind of have to hope that they start missing. I mean, you can give better contests for sure, but when a team is this hot, it's just their night right now. All right, good job from Strus. Oh, yeah. It was a good recovery from Strus for a second there, and then he reached for no reason. Because Powell looked like he was about to get an open 3 there. Strus, good closeout. Yeah, didn't need to get handsy. Oh, I totally forgot that the YouTube chat. Let's see. Apologize to anyone in the YouTube chat who has been guessing. Yeah, we had a couple people contributing to the trivia. I apologize. I usually don't look at the YouTube chat too much during these streams. So if you're in the YouTube chat, thank you for being there. You're welcome to stay there. I'll do a better job of checking on it moving forward, but come hang out in the Playback chat. That's where you see on the screen the chats that are popping up. Those are all from Playback. So jump over there. It's free. You can make an account. If you have League Pass, you can watch the game with us. But if you want to just hang out in the YouTube chat, that's cool too. Thank you for being here. Max Strus missing a 3. Is that his first miss of the night? First missed 3? He's hit a couple already. Ooh. Damn, got to get that rebound. Yeah, Zubac is a great screen setter. Yeah, this is what's happened the last few times with Max Strus is he starts off hot and then the 3-point shot kind of disappears. And he starts pulling. Oh, man. No, he missed it. But even to this day, people are afraid to defend Harden straight up. Okoro kind of backed off and tried not to foul him. Come on, Okoro. Nope. Oh, let's go. Just when I was ready to get off of Okoro Island, he brings me back in. Yeah, this is a very up and down game for Okoro. Oh, man. Hey, for as crazy as the Clippers are shooting, the Cavs are still beating them. It's pretty wild. I mean, the Cavs are shooting awesome as well, but up by 4 despite all this. Quoro's offensive playmaking badness has been offset by the defensive goodness. Yeah. Yeah, Quoro has had a couple like deer in the headlights moments with the ball this game, which isn't like completely out of character for him, but I felt like he had been close to being a smooth operator on offense recently. Like he's not racking up assists or anything, but it's basically like catch the ball, 2 dribbles into the paint, kick it out. Like pretty consistent. He's not doing anything crazy, but he wasn't just completely stopping the ball the way he is right now. And he's already out of the game. Wonder if Kenny gives him another stint or not. That honestly could be the last time we see him. Hunter, let's go, floater. Yeah, it's very, very frantic. So I wonder if a Coro might be done for the night. We'll see. Maybe he gets another opportunity. Oh, oh, was that a block? Yeah, Garland might not have been in the best position, but still looked like Harden kind of lowered his shoulder into him. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Javante Green get a burst. He didn't play at all against Orlando, right? I felt like maybe you could have given him a chance, but the thing is, against Orlando, Okoro and Green, Okoro barely played and Green didn't play at all. The problem there, I agree, I would have been willing to give him a shot, but the Cavs were struggling to get offense, and so it's not really the matchup where I'm like, oh, okay, we can't score a bucket, let's put Javante Green in. You wanted to try and get the offense out of the mud, but on the other hand, if you're not scoring, you might as well double down on defense, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it would have been nice to try and give him an opportunity, but I understand not the best matchup for him. Naquan Tomlin, from what I understand, is just balling in the G League. He's just hooping. He's on a two-way deal. I wouldn't expect him to play any meaningful minutes for the Cavs. He's out tonight because I don't think the Charge are even playing. He's just all the G League guys are out. So yeah, don't expect him to play this year, but hopefully he'll stick around with the team because I think he's got some promise. But it's unlikely they'll try to work him into the rotation at any point. And if they were going to do that, they would have just given him the standard contract. The fact that they gave him the two-way just kind of shows that they're taking a patient approach there. Yeah, he's doing really good in the G League. All right, Zubac starting to make an impact here with his size. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he had Allen, Stock, and Donovan couldn't grab that. Old kid, I agree. I agree. Like Tristan Thompson, he's the backup big. Is he really that much better than what Tomlin could offer? Probably not. Yeah, the Clippers have a student section. What is this called? The Wall? I think they call it the Wall. It's basically their version of a student section. It's kind of wild. I appreciate the effort though. I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, I think John Michael just called it the Wall. Oh yeah, and the way it's built too. Yeah, it's very like vertical. So it's supposed to look different too. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty crazy looking. Oh yeah, it's supposed to emulate the European stadiums. I like the idea here. I think the Intuit Dome is definitely a hit in my opinion. The Browns are going to try that in the new dome. I think it's cool. You don't really get that I mean the college atmosphere is way different for many reasons, but I feel like the crowds in the NBA haven't been as electric recently. That's for, probably financial reasons mostly. I feel like fans are being priced out of the games, but anything to bring back the crazy crowds that we saw in like the, 2000s, 2010s, that would be great. Good defense right there. Yeah, Mobley just ridiculous. There we go, Mitchell. Open three for Hunter. Let's go. Let's go, man. 70 points. Still a minute left. Again, second best defense in the NBA. Although I don't know, I have to fact check that. John Michael definitely just called them the second best defense in the NBA. I think he might be wrong because I'm pretty sure Orlando is number two. So I'll have to double check. I don't know. It depends on what website you look at too. I'm gonna check cleaning the glass at halftime because they remove garbage time. Maybe use something else. Yeah, maybe he's using like defensive ranking. Here, I'm gonna pull up or defensive rating. I'm gonna pull up the cleaning the glass number. Because yeah, I think they're like 6th when I looked. But John Michael, I hate to question the man, the legend. He must be using a different stat. Okay, I'm trying to pull this up, but I don't want to miss this last play either. Oh, it's free throws. Okay, the Clippers they're 4th in defense according to Cleaning the Glass, which cuts out garbage time. So they're 4th in defense. According to Cleaning the Glass, it's Oklahoma City 1, Houston number 2, Orlando 3, Clippers 4, Minnesota 5. And then Boston and Cleveland 6-7. Cavs still number one in offense by 2 points. The slope intercept the slope intercept formula is Kawhi. Is that what we're talking about right now? I've never heard that. Yeah, yeah. Chris Dunn can get buckets, and he's like basically a defensive specialist now. NBA is really crazy. I mean, I was tweeting about this yesterday, but like the Denver Nuggets, they barely beat the Lakers with like everyone injured for LA. Like Rui was injured. I think even Austin Reeves was out, Luke out, LeBron. The Nuggets barely beat them. Then they lose to the Washington Wizards. And then with everyone injured for Denver, they go into Golden State and beat a healthy Warriors team. Like the NBA is just is brutal, man. The competition is so tough. You never know what to expect. Just no matter what happens, it's two NBA teams playing each other. Anything can happen, man. The Nuggets are some Lakers merchants. Jamal Murray just keeps burying them at the buzzer. All right, let's see if we can get a stop here going into half. James Harden still impossible to stay in front of. I mean, that's just lethal isolation moves right there. All right, Max, give him one. Let's go. Let's go. Make these free throws. Yeah, make your fear the swords. I just got the joke, Makima. It took me a second. The FTS, the fear of the swords, aka the free throws. All right, let's hit all three. No challenge. It doesn't look like. I mean, that's a foul. A little soft, but it's a foul. Nate on YouTube says Okoro and Allen on the court together is too much ass. I mean, that lineup wasn't doing all that great. I'm gonna blame Okoro for that. As much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna have to blame Okoro for that more than Allen. I think Allen's fine, but Okoro was not too good in his minutes so far tonight. I don't know how many minutes he played, but we typically have a rule on Fear of the Sword, the grades, or when Jackson does the grades. If a player plays under 5 minutes, we don't grade him. So I'm gonna knock on wood. Hopefully, Okoro didn't play more than 5 minutes. I don't want to have to give him this F grade. He'll get spared. Sam Merrill, hi everyone. Where I live is very late. I didn't see anything. Are you confident we get the dub? You know what? I'm feeling okay. We got, as old kids said, we got 73 at the half. The bad news is that we're only up 5. The Clippers shot the ball crazy in that first half, and they're one of the worst. I think they're bottom 10 in three-point percentage this year. So it's very outlier for them to be shooting this well. I'm not going to really bank on it to crash all the way down to earth, though. I feel like a lot of times we talk ourselves into that. If a team's hot, they're hot. So I'm not going to bank on that. They could come down to earth in the second half, but the Cavs are going to have to play some damn defense. I don't think the defense was necessarily horrible, but they're going to have to work a little bit harder because the Clippers have it going. So I would say I'm feeling like 70% get the dub because we're still winning despite all that. I trust the Cavs offense can keep up pace more than I trust the Clippers to keep up pace. Tighten the ship in the second half, and we'll get a relatively easy dub, but could end up being a shootout. Could be a straight up back and forth game. We'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah. I don't expect them to shoot just like they did in the first half, but I also I wouldn't feel comfortable if the Cavs were just like, well, they're not going to do that again. Let's keep playing the same way. How many shots did James put up? Let me check the box score. Yeah, they were so aggressive on limiting James Harden there. I wonder. Let me check the box score. I need to stop closing out the box score after every time I check it too. I know I'm going to pull it up again, and yet I still exit out every time. Okay, so they had what 11 threes in that first quarter. They finished. Oh well, you know what? That's right. Oh no, they had 11 threes with like 9 minutes left in the second quarter, right? So they finished the half with only 12 threes. Only 12 threes. But James Harden, he has honestly 15 points on 3 of 10 shooting. They're doing a good job on Harden, but 5 assists. I think they need to stop double teaming him and being so aggressive. I think the rest of the Clippers are just hitting too many shots to keep playing that way, and Harden is not having an efficient enough season to where you don't have to treat him like it's 2018 anymore. Kawhi, 11 points on 4 or 5 shooting. He's been red hot. Powell's 1 of 2 from 3. Bogdanovich is 3 for 3 from 3. 3 of 3 in just 12 minutes of playing time. I feel like he torched us when he was in Atlanta too. So just bogey for whatever reason always gets us. But yeah, Batum is hit a 3. Derrick Jones Jr.'s hit a 3. Kawhi is also 3 of 3. The Cavs, though, keeping up. I mean, look, the Clippers shoot 12 of 23 from deep. The Cavs shot 11 of 22. So they're right in it, shooting just as well. DeAndre Hunter has 15 points off the bench. I knew he was shooting the ball well, but I didn't realize 15 points, 6 of 6 shooting, perfect shooting. He does have 3 fouls already, though, and nothing else. He's got straight points and fouls right now. 15 points, 3 fouls. Not a single other stat. He's had some foul trouble in Cleveland. I didn't expect that. I didn't know that was part of his game. He fouls a lot. I feel like he's been in foul trouble every other game. But he's leading the Cavs in scoring with 15 points off the bench. Ty Jerome has 6. Sam Merrill has 3. Darius Garland, 10 points, 3 assists. Mitchell, 13 points, 8 assists. I didn't realize Mitchell had 8 assists already. He's definitely been moving the ball. 4 of 8 shooting for Mitchell. He's had a good half. Max Strus, 12 points. He's already hit 3 threes, plus the 3 free throws, getting fouled there. So basically 4 threes. Evan Mobley, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. First game back for Mobley. I think he's looked fine. Jared Allen, only 4 points, 6 rebounds. Both those buckets that he made were very aggressive, though. So I felt like he had a little bit more than that, but only 4. Yeah, the Clippers are shooting 59%. We're shooting 56%. So we're right there, and we're leading. So that's good. But yeah, I would love to see the Cavs force a couple misses in the second half. All right, let me get to another trivia question here. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is the last one I have. Oh, no, I have 2 more. 2 more. We'll go with this one first. We'll go. Can you guys name the top 5 players in travels committed this season? Who has traveled the most in the NBA this year? Top 5 in travels committed. Giannis and Evan are in the top 2. Right off rip, we get the top 2. Giannis is number 1 at 22 travels. Evan Mobley is number 2 with 20 travels this year. James Harden? No James Harden. I don't know. The rest of these players are all pretty well known. There's no one really random. The thing is, I feel like it's hard to guess who is traveling a lot in the NBA, so it might be tough. There is a big on the list. There's one center on the list, a small forward / power forward, and then a wing / guard. No Jaylen Brown, not THT. One of them was an all-star this year, I think. Yeah, one of them was an all-star this year, the big. It's an all-star big in the Western Conference. Sengun. Aura got it. Sengun is 3rd on the list. He has 15 travels. So we got 2 more players. One is a guard on a Western Conference team, and the other one is a forward on an Eastern Conference team. Same initials for his first and last name, if that helps. First and last name start with the same letter. Eastern Conference forward. Not an all-star. Had maybe a little bit of a case for being an all-star there for a second, but then he got hurt. Younger player. Eastern Conference team. He's a wing. Not Franz, not Cade. Good guess, though. Cade Cunningham, the 2 C's. First and last name start with the same letter. He's what's another good hint I could give you. This team has given the Cavs problems for one reason or the other, but I think we've maybe solved those problems with a move at the deadline. Not a contender, Kind of a weird random team that beat us earlier this year. He plays for that team. He's on the Hawks. Yeah, he's on the Hawks. I'm pretty sure he's out for the year. I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't think he's played in a while. He's 23 years old. Jalen Johnson. There you go, Kiki. Jalen Johnson, he's number 4 on the list. The last guy is a guard on a Western Conference team. They're not, I wouldn't consider them contenders, but they are like a top 5 team in the West this year. Trying to think of a hint that won't give it away. He's got a very interesting build. A very interesting build. Weird archetype for a player. That might have given it away. We'll see. It's not Jalen Green. Desmond Bane, old kid, got it. Yeah. Desmond Bane, the shortest wingspan in the NBA. Not really, but he's got a super negative wingspan. Yeah, Desmond Bane's in the top 5. So the top 5 for travels this year, it's Giannis, Mobley, Sengun, Jalen Johnson, and Desmond Bane. Yeah, the NFL linebacker playing guard. All right, I got one more trivia question. This one is probably also going to be pretty tough to figure out because it's so random. But in the NBA this year, there have been 11 players who have hit a half court or farther shot, a backcourt shot. Can you name them? 11 NBA players have hit a backcourt shot, so anything behind half court. Can you name them? Jokic is one of them. Steph, hold on, let me pull this up. Okay, Jokic is one of them. Steph is one of them. They've both done it. No one has hit 2 half-court shots today. Or not today. I was reading Dan's chat. No one has hit 2 half-court shots. They've all only hit 1. Greg Porter Jr. on the list. We got 3 of them. Greg Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, and Steph Curry have hit shots from beyond half court. No Donovan Mitchell. One of these other guys, I will give you a hint. One of these guys was in our previous question, and he was a very random name that we probably never would have guessed. Trae Young is on the list. Trae Young is on the list. Karis LeVert is not on the list. Not JT Thor. Not a Cavalier. He's not a Cavalier. Let's see. Any other guess or any other hints I can give you? Geez, these are tough to give. Hart? No, not Hart. Okay, one of these guys has very questionable fashion. Many people might question his fashion when he walked Kuzma. Yeah, Kuzma's on the list. There's 5. We got 5 of them so far. One of them is like a Sam Merrill prototype, kind of like another team's version of Sam Merrill. Not Luke Kennard. AJ Green. Yeah, AJ Green. I don't know if this is in order by like the distance, but he's at the top of the. Oh, it's in alphabetical order. Never mind. AJ Green's at the top of the list. Okay, so we got 7 of them so far. There's 4 players left. Okay, one of them is tough to give a hint. It's Jake LaRavia. Okay, Jake LaRavia is on the list again. I don't know enough about Jake LaRavia to even give you a hint for him. So he's on the list. I'll give you that one. One of these guys is a rookie on a very bad team. Another one of these guys was a free agent that the Cavs fans were interested in last year. Another one kind of had a failed stint at point guard. He doesn't play point guard. His team tried to make him play point guard and it didn't work out. And another one is a younger player who was recently seen as one of the worst players in the NBA, but is actually having a much better year this year. Sohan's on the list. Scoot is on the list, yes. Sohan is the guy who I said had the failed stint at point guard. Scoot is on the list. So we got the rookie who was on a bad team, and we got the Cavs free agency target, who we ended up not getting, obviously, but he was on our list. He could have been a backup big, is who we were looking at. The rookie is a guard on a bad Western Conference team. It's not Fontecchio. Good guess, though, Dan. This player has a certain accessory that makes him stand out, a certain accessory that he wears, the Cavs free agency target. backup big who many people thought we would go after. The other guy plays with a fellow two Cavs legends actually. Rookie on a bad team in the Western Conference plays with two former Cavs legends. And then the other guy, Jalen Smith, Kiki, you got it. That's the Cavs free agency target I was talking about. He wears the goggles and yeah, and Collier. So we got him. We got him, everybody. Nailed it. Honestly, I think you guys did good. Some of those were so random. So it's not an easy list to guess, but you got them all pretty quickly. So good job, chat. Nailed it. I think that's all the trivia questions I had. So good job, everybody. We got them all done before halftime. Now, as long as Jackson's not in the chat, we can begin our second round of trivia questions. But I can't, we have to hide it from Jackson, okay? He's not here. Doesn't look like he's here. Okay, so I lied. I was trying to cover my tracks in case Jackson was here. We got a second round of trivia questions, something that Jackson would not approve of, but we're gonna go ahead and drop our second round of trivia. This I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to guess these because I'm the only true sicko. But we got some Dune themed trivia. All right, we got some Dune trivia. I don't know if Demo's here or anybody else who's a real Dune head. I think Demo may have left the chat, unfortunately, but it's all right. I believe in the rest of the chat. Other than Paul, who or what is named Muad'Dib in the Dune series? If these flop, we won't continue them. I have a couple Dune related questions, but I don't know how much the chat has watched. I thought it would be funny for the bit. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to guess these. I see one person in the chat who might be able to guess. We'll see if they speak up. They may not be paying attention. Damn it. Dan and Kiki have not seen Dune. This isn't gonna go well. I might have to save these questions. We'll see. Maybe Demo will come back. I know Demo's seen Dune. The mom? No. It's not the mom. Yeah, I think these are gonna be too tough. It's all right. We'll save it for when the real Dune heads are here. Not his girlfriend. No. I'll give you a hint. I said who or what for a specific reason. It may not be a person, but I don't think anyone's going to guess it. If you haven't seen the movie, there's no way you'd be able to guess it. But it's not the worm. Good guess though. That's Shai Hulud is the worm. I've seen it, but man, what is it? I'll wait a couple more seconds. We'll wait till the start of the second half and then I'll reveal it. I want to see if Demo comes back. He may have gone to sleep. We know Demo's got that early work schedule, being a teacher and all, but we'll see if he comes back because he's the only person who I think might be able to guess it. So I will save that one for a minute. The teacher, no, not Leto, not the Duke Leto Atreides. Okay, here's a Dune related one. I mean, not really Dune related, but kind of Dune related. Here's one that I can drop that I think you guys should be able to get. Who shamelessly robbed Timothée Chalamet of winning Best Actor at the 2025 Academy Awards? Who was the fraud that beat him for Best Actor? It is the mouse, Dr. Manhattan. He got it. I think you may have Googled that. You may have looked it up. I think you may have cheated. But the mouse is Muad'Dib. That is the name of the mouse. He's named after the little desert mouse. The dude from The Brutalist, yes. You need to say his name, though. Not Macklemore. Macklemore has robbed enough people at award shows. All right, he doesn't have to rob Timothy too. I still every time I remember that Macklemore won the Grammy that year with what it was Kanye, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake, right? And Macklemore walked away with Rap Album of the Year. That was unbelievable. But yes, it's Adrian Brody won Best Actor at the Oscars this year. I haven't seen The Brutalist, so I can't say one way or the other, but my boy Timmy got robbed. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, anyways, back to Cavs basketball. Yeah, was that was the To Pimp a Butterfly year? Good lord, dude. This is why I don't my mentality with the Grammys and the Oscars and then basically all the big awards is if the person who I like wins, I'm like, let's go. That's awesome. Let's go. But if any other result happens, I'm like, yeah, this is why I don't pay attention. I don't care. This is why I don't put any stock into it. But if the person I like wins, then I'm excited. Then it's actually valid. But any other result, I don't care. Old kid, you got one for the next time out? All right, we'll drop it. We'll drop it at the next dead ball. Yeah, thrift shop on album of the year. That song did go hard. I was in middle school when it came out, so that was a hit. But it's it's the winning over the albums that it beat is just truly an indictment on the Academy. Uh, Bailed them out with a foul right there. Love a big to big assist. Did you guys see Tracy Morgan throw up during the Knicks game yesterday? Did that Jackson was streaming that game? Were you guys watching when that happened live? That was insane. I can't believe. So you guys saw that live. I saw I only saw the picture once, thankfully. I was worried that it was going to be on my feed every time I picked up my phone, but I only saw it once, but insane. Insane. I had the game on in the background, but I didn't notice it. Like I wasn't paying close attention, obviously. I guess he had food poisoning. Wild. That that shit was nasty. But I guess he's okay. I don't know if you saw his post. They said it was food poisoning, and he said the Knicks are undefeated when he throws up on the court. So he's gonna come back for the playoffs. The, just the fact that someone threw up on the court was already crazy, but then the fact that it happened to be Tracy Morgan was wild. Mitchell, oh, smoked the layup though. This patented move right there, and then just blew the layup. All right, Kawhi. Gonna try to pick on Darius Garland and see if Garland can hold his own here. Garland's been pretty good when he gets picked on this year. Oh, what happened there? All right, Harden is not having a very efficient night. Oh, let's go, Evan Mobley. Big boy board. Hey, that's one of the most underrated. Uh-oh. All right, Mobley. Oh my god. I can't believe he managed to save that. How was that not a foul? I just watched Darius Garland get assaulted. Literally just smacked upside the head and no whistle blew. Do you think he hit himself in the face? I don't understand this. This happens every time. He never gets called. Rarely does he ever get a foul call when he gets hit in the face. Was there a technical here? Someone get a tech? Kenny? Yeah. Dude, how do you his whole head just cocked back. He just got whacked upside. Let's see this. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'll I'll retract some of what I said. He definitely got hit. He definitely got hit, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I'll retract some of that. He 100% got hit, but I thought it was a little more clear. I can see how the refs thought that maybe DG was selling it, but he definitely got hit. And it is crazy that this is such a trend. Taking a hit could be some of that bad energy. I think he did get hit. He did get hit, but you know what? That was whatever. Anyways, Evan Mobley, one of the most underrated things about his breakout this year is that he's become a really good rebounder. He's been a very good rebounder this year, and that wasn't always the case. Yeah, he definitely got hit, but I thought it was like a full on forehead hit. It looked like it was the back of his head, which still a foul, but at least he didn't get hit in the face. He just got hit in the head. To further Tony's point, the Clippers are in the 86th percentile for offensive rebounding today. That's pretty good. But that one rebound that Mobley just had was also cool. So that's why I wanted to make that point there. DG with a floater. Oh, Cavs are in the 89th. Yeah, it's been a weird game, is what I was about to say. It's like both teams are probably putting up crazy numbers in like every metric except defensive rating. Harden's not shooting the ball well, though. Let's go, Max. Max moves so well without the ball, man. It's why I will always defend this dude, Max Strus. Even though he's not been the shooter that was advertised, He moves so well without the ball. Someone explained to me how Darius' head's so small he gets hit in the face all the time, but Jared Allen's walking around with a 12-inch throw and never gets touched. It's really insane. The magnet that they have on Darius Garland's face, just I don't see anybody in the league get hit as often as Darius. It's crazy. Pound for pound, hit the most in the face. Like the radius, the diameter of his head has to be one of the smallest in the NBA, right? I don't know many guys who probably have a smaller head than Darius Garland, and yet he still gets hit in the face. Yeah. The score multiplier just racking up the game breakers on Darius's face. No, I don't get it. Jared Allen does put good energy into the world, but I don't see where is the bad energy that Darius is putting into the world that would warrant this much trauma. I think he's been cursed. I think someone has a Darius Garland voodoo doll, and we got to find out who it is. We got to put an end to this. We need to raid their house. All right, this is crazy. Has anybody checked Haram Boyd if he has a voodoo doll? If he's been looking up some sketchy stuff, doing some rituals? This may have all started with Haram. He might be up to something. I'm just saying. I don't know what he's been up to recently. Yeah, it all started in Toronto, and that was the first game with Donovan Mitchell in Cleveland. First game after trading Colin Sexton. So if I'm just saying, I'm just connecting the dots. Haram, that would be the most logical time for him to start. Gave Darius pink eye. His eye was shut for like a month after, dude. You saw him on the bench, and his eye was just still swollen. That was crazy. Old kid, yeah, I'm sure. No, every once in a while, I'll still get like Haram and Keisha and like the other Colin Sexton hive. They'll retweet. Earlier this year, they were retweeting and quote tweeting some Colin Sexton thing that I posted from like 2018. It was like no, it must have been 2019 because Darius Garland was injured for like a couple games, and during that time, Colin Sexton was averaging like I don't know, like 25 points. Oh damn. Colin Sexton was averaging like pretty good numbers in like a 5-game sample size where Garland was hurt like literally 6 years ago. And Keisha and Haram still will like quote tweet that and share it in threads where they're like arguing with someone like, this is what Colin Sexton can do when he's the number one option. This is what happened when Cleveland actually let him handle the ball or whatever. And I'm like, listen, man, I like Colin Sexton, but we're pulling up highlights from COVID. Like I can see the crowd. There's no one in the crowd. There's the players on the bench are wearing masks. Like we got to get real. I love Young Bull. I love me some Young Bull, but damn, dude, he just if it was gonna happen, it would have happened by now. If he was this level of player, it's not like Utah is. I mean, I know there's been some weird stuff where he hasn't gotten that many minutes and everything, but like if he was that good, we would know. Nothing you're saying is convincing me. Tristan Thompson scored 35 points in a game this season or that season. Yeah, I mean, you gotta show me some more updated stats if you're gonna move me. But yeah, every once in a while they'll say something. I don't even think it's crazy. I don't even think I muted Haram. Twitter just like automatically muted him for me. Like when he replies to something, I never get a notification for it. I'll just see it on the tweet. So like I didn't mute him. They just I think he's got to be like shadow banned or something from harassing people so much because I don't get notifications for him. And there's some like Twitter will automatically hide certain replies from certain accounts that they know are like harassing you or whatever. And so Haram, it's got to be one of them. We do not have any VIPs, I don't think, unless Jackson wants to free one up. But I think most of our VIPs are usually in here with us watching. So, Dr. Manhattan, welcome back. I got to log back into this game. I've been yapping, not really paying attention. Ty Jerome checked back in. Perfect time. Dr. Manhattan was just waiting for Jerome to come back. But yeah, I would like to say I think I was staunchly on the Colin Sexton hype train for a long time. I thought he was better than Darius Garland for a minute there, but I changed my mind as soon as different grade M1 right there. I changed my mind as soon as evidence to the contrary emerged. Right, like 2021. in like November of that year, I was like, oh, Darius is that dude. Like I like Colin Sexton, but Darius has unlocked but he's starting to unlock his potential. And I jumped off the train. But some people just could not, some people just couldn't let it go. The Sexton wars rage on in certain parts of Twitter. So what is this dog that they're holding pictures up of in the wall? They had like a dog. Everyone was holding up a big picture of a dog. Yeah, it was like the Dion Kyrie wars. Like at a certain point, it became undeniable that this was Kyrie's team, despite what Dion Waiters thought. Oh man, I said earlier that I'm just glad to see Kawhi back on the floor, but it does sting when he's doing it to your team. He's frying the Cavs right now, and when he gets in that bag, when he's pulling up from the mid range, like nobody can contest that shot. It's very SGA like that mid range scoring. Not many teams would still be in the game. Yeah, with how good LA is shooting. Whoa. Whoa, Max Struess. That was nice. Reverse off the lob. Max Struess running the floor. This has been a good Max Struess game. Yeah, Kawhi shoots that laser ball. Oh man, great play right there. He's dialed in. Kawhi. Yeah, I've enjoyed Max Struess recently. I do think his shot has disappeared him at times, but it's just the constant off ball movement. Uh, See if they can get a stop here in transition. Oh, yeah, this is a crazy game. All right, Max Struess has been hit in the face now. Oh, it looks like they might challenge this. This could end up being an offensive foul. I mean, I have to see a replay before I say that, but considering that Max Struess got hit in the face, there may have been an elbow or something. I'm not sure if the Clips are a great 3-point shooting team. They have a bunch of very good secondary passers. Yeah, they're not let me pull it up because I'm pretty sure they rank pretty low. I was looking before the game started. They're not shooting the ball well this year. Let me look it up. Or at least I'm pretty sure they weren't. I gotta make sure. You know what? I might have had yeah, I don't think I checked accuracy. I was looking at frequency. Okay, yeah, they're 13th in 3-point percentage. So they're pretty they're average. They're a little above average from the 3-point line. So yeah, I was looking at frequency. I didn't get to the accuracy. Frequency, they don't shoot that many threes. They're 23rd in 3-point frequency, so they don't attempt that many, but they shoot a decent amount. Tonight, they're taking a bunch and making a bunch. The Cavs on the season are 16th in 3-point defense, basically. So how do teams shoot against them? The Cavs are 16th. Opponents are shooting 36% against them. So they're a little below average in terms of defending the 3-point line. Chicago is number 1 in this category, so you can take that with what you will. You know, it can be a little bit of a weird stat to track. No shade to BG or the Chicago Bulls, but you know, the fact that they're number 1 in this might suggest some flukiness to the stat. Utah is number 7. Toronto is number 8. Charlotte's number 9. Like, these aren't good defensive teams, and they're in the top 10 for defending the 3-point line. So there's a little bit of flukiness. Although Oklahoma City is number 2, and they're the best defense in the NBA. Minnesota's there. You can't completely throw it out. Oh, old kid, you had the Cavs trivia. Oh, yeah, here you dropped it. Cavs trivia. Name the 6 all-time Cavs rookie scoring leaders. Mix of famous and not so much. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going LeBron. You know, that's a hot take. LeBron and Kyrie's got to be in the top 2. Austin Carr, yeah, I would say Austin Carr is probably there. Trying to think of who would be it. Is Dion Waiters in there? Is Dion Waiters in there? He could be. That team sucked. He had plenty of time. He's 8th. Oh, okay. I don't think Darius is in there. I don't think Colin Sexton's in there either. They could be, but I'm going to say no to both of them right now. Okay, no hostile act. Wait. Did they review that for a flagrant? Okay, wait, I want to see this real quick. Okay. So they tried to use the coach challenge. Okay, that just feels weird that they were reviewing to see if Norman Powell committed a flagrant foul, but the end result is still a foul on Max Strus. That just seems a little weird to me. And now we're challenging it. So yeah, I mean, if you thought that Norman Powell potentially committed a flagrant foul, how was the foul on Max Strus? This should be a foul on Norman Powell. So I would assume the Cavs are about to win this. Also, I like this should be a quick review. They just reviewed this play. They shouldn't have to look at this for that long. I hope this replay takes, you know, 20 seconds max. What do you look? You just looked at this 2 seconds ago. Anyways, okay, so we got Ron Harper's number one. So we had what? Ron Harper, Kyrie, LeBron. So we got three of the four or three of the six, and Austin Carr. We got four of the six. So we're looking for the six all-time Cavs rookie scoring leaders. We got four of the six. Z is a good guess. Trying to think. Damn, it's got to be some older players. Yeah, it's got to be older players. Let me just look up. I'm not looking up Cavs. I'm not looking at the answer. I'm just looking at the Cavs franchise. I think it's some legends that might have done it. I don't know if this is cheating. Is this cheating, guys? Trying to jog my memory. Oh, is it actually Colin Sexton? Is Colin Sexton on the list? I did say I don't think he is, but I should have just guessed. There's nothing holding me back from a bad guess, you know? Like I don't lose anything if I guess wrong. So I don't know why I worked against myself there. The last one is a dude who you said you don't even know. Played in the 70s. Oh geez. I might not even be able to I don't even know if I'll know it. Oh, is it World Be Free? Did he play his rookie year with the Cavs? Bingo Smith. See, that's the problem is I don't remember how many of these guys started their career in Cleveland. That's why I was trying to pull up the franchise index. Yeah, rookie scoring leaders. Let's see. Okay. Is he like so you don't recognize his okay. So he can't be that well known, I'm assuming. I can't even think of guys who played for the Cavs in the 70s. I honestly don't even know. Yeah, we got AC. Hmm. Okay, I'm cheating now. I'm looking at players they drafted in the 70s. I'm not there's a lot of players. How the hell did they draft this many guys? Oh my god, this was back when they had 19 rounds in the NBA draft back then. Jesus Lord. Is it did you give the answer? John Johnson? That's the most made up name I've ever heard. It's auto-generated. Challenge challenge successful? So what? It's just not a foul on Max Strus, though? They didn't call an offensive foul on Powell? I mean, it's not 2 points anyway. All that. It took us 15 minutes to give him 2 points anyways. Jeez, John Johnson. When the hell did they even draft this dude? Okay, I'll look at this after. Strus wide open from the corner. I don't know what Max Strus is shooting from the corner this year, but it has to be 100%. I feel like he has not missed a three-pointer from the corner this year. Actually, I think he missed one from the corner against Orlando to tie the game. But other than that, he's 100%. Oh, okay. Jackson knows all about John Johnson. Yeah, Kawhi is torching us. I remember Max Strus the last year. Another one. Let's go, dude. Very few things make me happier with the Cavs than when Max Strus is uncorking threes like this. He's had a couple games like that. Again, he hasn't been as good of a shooter as advertised, but he has had games with the Cavs where he just gets scorching hot from three. I remember he obviously everyone knows, oh, leaking out. Max Strus again. Let's go. Obviously, everyone remembers the Dallas game where he went crazy, but I remember this game against Toronto where he scored like 13 points in like 3 minutes or something. Like he's had games where he just goes inferno. Right now, this is one of them. We get Mad Max. They just had to get elbowed in the face. Strus is definitely one of the guys in the Cavs where if you piss him off, he starts playing better. I feel like they didn't have many of those guys before. Some of their guys have become that too. Like Evan Mobley's kind of become one of those guys. You piss off Evan Mobley, he actually gets a little more active. Jared Allen, a little bit too. Like, Donovan Mitchell was one of those guys, clearly. I think Darius has become that a little bit, but Max Strus, I mean, you literally he's Mad Max. Yeah. Yeah, those angry minutes, it's so sweet to see. Damn, let's go. 100 points, 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and the Mad Max minutes. Strus has 24. What's his career high? That's a trivia question. What's Max Strus's career high? Pulling it up right now. Has he ever scored 30? 36? Max Strus career high. Okay, he did it in 2021. It was 32 points. 32 points against the Orlando Magic in 2021. That's according to the Google AI. I don't know if I should trust that. A lot of times it's wrong. I'll go ahead and double check on Basketball Reference, but I'm going to hope that the Google AI can, yeah, it's right. I was going to say, I hope that the Google AI can at least get something that simple correct. Yeah, his career high is 32 points. Oh, yeah, many people forget Max Strus, his only triple-double. That was the game that we threw against Charlotte, right? He had a triple-double in that loss, the last game of the season last year. What a shame. Yeah, April 14th. How times have changed in just under a year. Jesus, we lost that game by 10 points. That game was like we were like winning with a couple minutes left, weren't we? Hold on, I want to pull up that game. Give me a second here. Hopefully I can get this before the game returns. Yeah, I'm trying to see how much we were up by because we were winning. We were winning enough to where like they could put in that garbage lineup without like they clearly they were trying to throw the game, but we were up by enough points to where they could kind of get away with it and be like, oh, we'll just put out Amani, Pete Nance, Isaiah Mobley, all of them, and like we'll see what happens. I'm trying to pull up the play by play. They were up by enough points to make it look like maybe they were still going to get the win anyways. Oh my god, can I not just get the play by play? There we go. Okay, fourth quarter. It's loading. Okay. So the Cavs were up by 6 with 5 minutes left. And so with 5 minutes left, we were up by 6. The Hornets went on a 18-2 run in the next 6 minutes. We scored 2 points. Does anyone know who scored those 2 points? It was a hook shot from Tristan Thompson. So those are final points of the game at the 3-minute mark. So there's 5 minutes left. We scored our final point with 2 minutes and 59 seconds left. Did not score again. The following possessions were a Tristan Thompson missed 2-pointer, turnover by Isaiah Mobley, turnover by Amani Bates. Amani Bates missed layup, blocked by JT Thor, offensive rebound by Isaiah Mobley. Tristan Thompson misses 2-point dunk from 1 feet, blocked by JT Thor. And then Isaiah Mobley misses a 2-pointer, blocked by Leaky Black. So our final 3 shot attempts were blocked. Actually, I guess our final 4 possessions were turnover, turnover, block, block, block. Those are the final 5 possessions we had. What an absolute tankathon. All right, let's come on, Cavs. Show me how far we've come since then. Forget how bad that was. I mean, even the plays before that, Amani Bates turnover, Amani Bates missed 3-pointer, Pete Nance missed 2-pointer, Isaiah Mobley missed 3-pointer, Isaiah Mobley misses free throw. It's all bad. It's all bad. Okay, I missed the play. I'm over here reminiscing. Okay, we're using another challenge. Kenny never misses with a challenge, so I assume that this is going to go in. This is going to be successful. Wait, I wanted to see, what was John Johnson? Where was he drafted? Oh, he was the 7th pick in the 1970 NBA draft. Okay. So he was a lottery pick from Iowa. John Johnson. Can anybody guess John Johnson's career high in points? I'll give you a hint. He was a hooper. He was not a fraud. John Johnson, career high. Demo, not a bad guess. It is, successful challenge from Kenny there. It is 40 points. John Johnson put up a 40 ball at one point. Career high. Dude was kind of a baller. 40 points is his career high. These are all his career highs. 40 points, 16 rebounds, 13 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks. He didn't do that all in the same game, but those are just all of his career highs. He had 7 triple doubles throughout his career. That's pretty impressive. I didn't even know. Yeah. How many years in the league? 12 years in the league. He only played 3 in Cleveland. He was an all-star. Whoa, wait. He was an all-star his rookie season and his sophomore season. Who would have thought? John Johnson's like the most common name ever. Yeah, there's probably way more than 3 John Johnsons. There's probably like a million. But man was an all-star his first 2 years in Cleveland. Not even LeBron was an all-star his first 2 years. This man's low-key a legend. All right, John. Oh, okay. I'll actually watch the game now. I'll try to at least. Okay, last John Johnson fact. He made the All-Star team in his rookie and sophomore season. Never made it again. Peaked his first 2 years. Played 12 years in the NBA. Made it his rookie sophomore season. Never made it again. That's unfortunate. Despite his numbers not really going down that much. And they went down a little bit, but okay. Anyways, yeah, Cavs still up by 3 here, but I'd feel more comfortable if they could start to impact the defensive end at all. That's tough. Bolo, you know what? He didn't make another All-Star team, but he did win a championship in 1979 with Seattle. I didn't even know Seattle won a championship. Mobley, Desperation 3. Yeah. Not the same as that sidestep 3 he hit against Charlotte. Dude, this game's taken forever, I feel like. It's already 12:30. Not even to the fourth quarter yet. It's been 2 hours. Lots of replay reviews. I don't know how many fouls. This game's taken a long time. Yeah, you know it's bad when it's an afternoon game for Makima. That's how you know it's bad. I mean, good for you. I'm glad you get to enjoy this. But you know the East Coast is struggling here. I gotta type the grades after this. I was thinking of doing the mini podcast after this game Only if it was like a blowout and we could start it during garbage time, but I'm probably not gonna do it tonight. Gotta get the grades up, and then that's it. 124 in South America. Damn, Sam Merrill, an absolute trooper. Yeah, we're gonna be up till 2 a.m. I'm praying this game doesn't go to overtime. I mean, I'm honestly not that tired. My sleep schedule is already not great, so this isn't like horrible. I'm usually not. Like, at this point, I'm scrolling Instagram Reels or something. I'm not trying to lock into a basketball game. I'm getting ready to fall asleep. Ty Jerome floater. Doesn't matter what time zone you're in. That Ty Jerome floater is still money. The bank is still open. Man, Harden still he missed the shot, but he still makes it look so easy getting past the point of attack. Oh, bogey. How many threes have they hit now? They cooled down and not well, they didn't really cool down. They just stopped shooting as much. They were on pace to shatter the NBA record. They're probably not on that pace anymore. Only 14, yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, 14 threes. Yeah, good move from Ty there to attack the closeout. All right, Mobley again with 4 seconds left. Okay. As much as I love the Mobley on ball creation and stuff, I don't love that we've given him the ball twice with like 4 seconds on the clock. It's not the time to give Mobley the grenade. You know what I mean? Like, give that when there's 4 seconds left, you give it to Ty Jerome, DeAndre Hunter, Donovan Mitchell. Stop giving Mobley the grenades, please. I mean, that's bullshit. Just gonna be honest with you. Should not be a foul. How like he's standing straight up, not even moving. Not even moving, and he picks up a foul. This has been the case for James Harden his entire career, but that's one of the more shameless ones. I mean, come on, dude. This is prime Harden calls. What is he supposed to do? Losing the filter, yeah. This is Cavs late at night, man. This is Cavs at night. Where the censorship is off. I'm pretty sure we're allowed to swear on these streams, but I try not to. But screw it, man. It's almost 12:30. No, no, no. I'm not one of those white boys. I don't put holes in the wall. I don't do that when I get angry. I don't do all that. I'm not punching the wall. Not smashing controllers or anything. Ty Jerome. No white monster energy. No. No. I never first off, I don't drink energy drinks very often. I'm more of a coffee guy. But if I do get a monster, I'm getting the orange one. That's the best monster in my opinion. Damn. Yeah, James Harden. Still a problem. It's not easy to make Evan Mobley look like that. That was Evan Mobley looked like Bambi right there. Had him on ice skates. Yeah, another late one tomorrow. Jackson will be streaming tomorrow. Me and Jackson decided to split the late night games. So he's working on the writing stuff. I'm streaming. Then tomorrow we're flipping roles. He's getting some of the grades set up for me, so it'll be easier to just slide in and get it done. But yeah, hopefully you guys are here to support Jackson tomorrow. I'll probably jump on at some point and say hello. Yeah, the Clippers defense has gotten a little bit more difficult to penetrate. They've gotten a couple deflections. Ty Jerome, though. Hey, you think prime James Harden gets a good whistle? Wait till you see prime Ty Jerome. It's crazy because his like free throw rate isn't even that high, but I swear the whistle that he gets is so good. It's so generous. Like he doesn't get to the free throw line that often, but I just feel like that's not many guys in the NBA get that call right there. I feel like, oh, the toilet bowl mess right there. That's painful. But no, like not that many guys get that call. I feel like I don't even think Darius Garland gets that call, but Ty Jerome does. Yeah, the wall is it's forcing Ty Jerome to miss. Damn. Oh, and we couldn't get the rebound. About to slap the shit out of some deers tonight. Bad time to be a deer around Dr. Manhattan. All right, offensive foul. Yeah, ooh, that 50-40-90 is gonna be looking tough now. 2 missed free throws, that hurts. Let's see, what is he shooting? I'll pull this up. Next dead ball. Jerome, not gonna count. Oh, and he missed 3 on Sunday? Yeah, that thing's gone. There's not even enough games left for him to get that back. Let's see, what is he at now, though, just because 'cause I'm curious? He is at ooh, yeah, ugh. He's at 88% now, 88.5. That thing's gone, especially when you add in the 2 misses today. Hey, it was cool for a minute, though. He was there for a second. He's shooting so on the year, for without counting this game, 115 for 130 from the free throw line. I mean, obviously 90%, 88% is damn good, but when you say the numbers out loud, it's even crazier. 115 for 130. Basically automatic at the free throw line. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing he didn't quite get the 50-40-90. Although the fact that he told Carroll that he would be starting on the Magic is a little concerning to me because it means that he's thought about this. He has thought, if I was on Orlando, I would be starting. I'd be getting a lot of minutes. I'd get the ball a lot. Just saying. Clearly, it's gone through his head. He's thought about this. I'm kind of kidding. I don't think it necessarily means anything, but he's thought about what his role on other teams would look like. And Orlando, I think, is one of the teams that will be able to give him slightly more money than the Cavs. They can't really throw a bag at him, I don't think. But it makes a whole lot of sense for Orlando. Would make sense for Ty Jerome. But yeah, I clearly Cleveland's a better spot for him in terms of competing for a title and everything. But if he wants to get more money and play a little bit more of a role, Orlando can definitely offer him something. I really hope this game doesn't piss me off. It's trending the wrong way now. This was my concern with how good LA was shooting and the Cavs not really having any impact on them, it feels like. I was a little concerned that it could end up this way, but we got the whole fourth quarter here. We'll see if there's any regression to the mean. How much impact the hand trouble on Allen's game? I saw him not trying on defense and paint defense very slow. Yeah, I feel like Allen hasn't been as noticeable this game, but I thought that he was pretty good. I thought he's maybe the best player on the floor against Orlando for the Cavs at least. And I thought he's been playing well recently, but I haven't noticed him much today, to be honest with you. He's been a bit invisible. Granted, when the Clippers are just shooting the lights out from the 3-point line in the mid range, like where does Allen fit in there? Like where is he supposed to make his impact? Um, but yeah, the stakes are higher because of the sleep loss factor. Yeah. All right, Mobley on Batum. Good job of getting all the way to the rim. Yeah, I mean, he caught that ball up above the free throw line earlier. Previous versions of Evan Mobley probably isn't able to burrow his way down, but he keeps pushing, keeps grinding. It's all the way to the restricted area, and they got to foul him. Otherwise, it's an automatic bucket. I'm going to bed if it gets out of hand. Fuck the PS5. Dude, hit your free throws. Come on, man. That damn wall. 13 for 19 from the free throw line. I'm sure the stat is already out there, but I wonder if opponents are shooting worse against the Clippers or not. I'll try to find that. I wonder if the wall is having any effect. I'm going to say no. I personally feel like NBA players are good enough to not be bothered by something like that, but I wonder if there's any stat. Yeah. This is an important stretch of the game right here for the Cavs. You want to stay within striking distance. Clippers definitely feel like they have gained momentum. And with only 11 minutes left in the game, a good punch from them could be hard to overcome, especially when you consider it's the first night of a back-to-back for the Cavs. How early will Kenny Atkinson wave the white flag? I don't know, but hopefully we don't have to worry about that. Down by 5, 10 minutes left. See what the Cavs run here. Mitchell pull up three. Didn't love that. Didn't love that. Feel like you want to try to run some offense there. Oh man, dude. Clippers relentless, pushing it right back up the floor. Ball movement, get an open corner three. 8-point game. Yeah, it's a rough swing. Still matching their 3-point shooting for the most part, but I mean it's a close game. All right, need this. Need a three. Oh, it's a good look. Uh, that offensive possession was fine. Let's see if we can just get a stop, right? Like, can anybody get a stop? Ty Jerome doing a good job staying in front of Bogey. Really handsy. That's another thing too. I mentioned Ty Jerome getting a good whistle on the other end. He also is pretty physical on defense and doesn't get called for too many fouls. Sometimes he gets whistled, but like right there, he was super physical. And I feel like if Okoro does that, it's an immediate foul. It's just weird. It's some guys just get really good whistles. All right, Dean Wade. See if Dean Wade can impact. Oh, this is the Wolf versus the Claw right now. This is good D. Oh my god. What do you say to that? I mean it's perfect defense. Can't play any better. Couldn't play defense any better than that. This might just be the Clippers night. Yeah. This might just be their night. Oh yeah. Picked up a foul there. It looked like they fouled Kawhi a couple times when he was bringing it up the floor. So it's not over yet. But anyone who's going to sleep, I don't blame you. I'm not happy. Dr. Manhattan, look, man. Can't blame you, but just I don't want you to go to sleep angry. All right. So we need to work through this. All right. Deep breaths. Let's try to do some meditating before this game's over. Try to remember we're 56-11. Might be 56-12 at the end of the night, but it's hard to give you something to feel positive about when Bogey is just shoving daggers at us. This is crazy. Yeah, this might be over. It might be over. That the 22 Hawks team just historically murders this Cavs squad no matter what. Fakest game ever. Fakest game since the Magic game. Cavs on a potential 2-game skid. Who's got it worse? Who's got it worse than Cavs fans? This is crazy. No, I mean, in all honesty, I wish I could give you better analysis here, but it's just the Clippers night. They're filling it up from every spot on the floor. Now you got a really good Kawhi game. All the role players are knocking down shots. Like, even when you try to limit James Harden or Kawhi, you're doing that because you're assuming that the role players aren't gonna just bury every single jumper that you give them, and they have so far. So, I mean, I don't really know what to say. The Cavs shot the ball well too. Yeah, I don't think the Cavs played awful. I don't think their defense was as listen. Like it's clearly not a good defensive game if you're giving up this many points. But they're the other play, Dean Wade. I mean, damn, dude, he's all over Kawhi. He was all over Kawhi, and he still hit the shot. Yeah, like the Magic game, we lost that because we couldn't beat a full court press, and the offense just turned into hero ball at the end. Like the offense here has been fine. They're still getting good looks. They're hitting a lot of shots too. They're shooting the ball really well, but the Clippers are just shooting it even better. So I can't even be mad at this. There haven't been many games this year where the Cavs just got torched like this. Like I think of the two Houston games, right? Like it happens sometimes. Throughout the course of 82 games, sometimes it happens. The Houston games, they torched us from 3. Philadelphia torched us from 3. But other than that, I can't remember many other times where a team, I mean, the Hawks, really the games that we lost for the most part, but there haven't been many games where the Cavs just like, no matter what they did, no matter what they threw at the opponent, it didn't matter. I think the Philly magnet ball was worse than this. At least when Kawhi is like doing us like this, I kind of understand it. Eric Gordon was hitting daggers against us in that Philly game. And like Eric Gordon's a legit 3-point shooter, but in the year 2025, Yabusele was burying threes. Yeah, this is comparable because of how absurd the shot making has been. MGK, you know what? I'm there for it. I don't even hate MGK, but if anyone wants to blame him for this loss, I think it's fair. I think he can. I think it's fair enough. Bogdanovich. Oh, he's at the game too. Okay. I thought you were just blaming him just off principle. I was like, yeah, I mean that's fine. But yeah, the fact that he's there, okay, makes more sense. Yeah. Hey, I've always said I wish Cleveland embraced Kid Cudi the way they embrace MGK, but I think that ship has sailed. Not to say that Cleveland doesn't embrace Kid Cudi, but yeah. Look, Cavs down by 12 with just a little under 9 minutes. I'm not going to say it's over because the Cavs have shown that they can do crazy things in a short amount of time, but they're going to need to do something special. Looking for Cleveland artist YSN Flow is fantastic. I'll have to look them up. Oh, Dean on the fast break. Woo! Double clutch. The Wolf. The Wolf is out. Hey, if anybody can pull off a crazy comeback, we know Dean Wade can do it. We've seen him do it before. Dang, that little ticker got me excited. It says the game starts at 9:30. That's the pregame show. The game starts at 10. Tony is not howling yet. Give me some more Dean Wade stuff, and maybe I'll howl. Donovan, good double clutch, just like that. We're not all the way back, but we're kind of back. We're within striking distance again. Good sequence there. Isaac Okoro back on the floor, making things happen. I mean, look, I'm not saying they're going to win the game, but if you're going to win the game, a quick run like that is how you get back in it. They've gotten themselves back in it. LA was for a minute there. LA was looking like they were going to seal the slam the door shut on us. Now we've opened it back up a little bit. And look, if somehow you manage to get this game and beat the Clippers, tomorrow you play the Kings with no Sabonis. So you could be setting yourself up for a very good start to the road trip. Still, I mean, right now we got an uphill battle to climb. So I'm not acting like we've won this game by any means. Maybe you drop this one, then you pick up an easy win against Sacramento. Split the road trip to start off. That would be cool. I do think the Kings can give you a lot of problems, though. They're the Chicago Bulls of the West, as I've said. They're not horrible. They're not very good, but they're not horrible. Second night of a back-to-back, they could give you some problems. Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, they could have weird nights where they go off. Hopefully the magnet ball, oops, sorry, I just hit my mic. Hopefully the magnet ball just stays to tonight. I don't want to see it happen again. Cool guy, what's up? The Cavs are, it's a relatively close game, but the Cavs are getting torched. Good Lord. Clippers can't miss a shot. Yeah, Eubanks is on the Clippers. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Cavs. Oh my, Cavs LQ. Do you remember that game against the Bulls, the double overtime game where we ended up losing the game, but we won the game like 4 separate times. We literally won that game like 3 or 4 separate times, and then we proceeded to hand it over to Chicago over and over again. We went to double overtime. Darius got blocked in the second overtime or the first overtime like 3 plays in a row. That would have been rock bottom for the Cavs season if they hadn't blown a 28-point lead to the Clippers just shortly after, right? Like I think that was the lowest point of the season for the Cavs. Clippers game, yeah. Ironic enough that we're playing the Clippers again right now, but that was the lowest point of the season. I remember we were up by like 28 in the third or fourth. How much were we up by going into the fourth quarter? We weren't up by 28, were we? We were still up like 20 though, right? All I remember is that game. We weren't doing the streams back then, obviously. So we're up by like 20 in the fourth quarter. It was a really beautiful March day. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take Apollo on a nice quick walk around the block, right? Like we're up 20, garbage time starting soon. Like it's fine. I start walking around the block with Apollo and I see the Fear of the Sword text group going crazy. And I check the score. and it's like a 3-point game, and I'm like, "What the hell happened?" I've been gone for like 5 minutes, so I get back just in time to see Paul George make Evan Mobley and Jared Allen run into each other like some cartoon characters. Here we go, Jared making something happen. But yeah, I got back just in time to see the final moments of that. It was horrible. Ruined my whole day. Here we go. Wade with the rebound. Ooh, Mitchell. No. How did that not go in? Oh my God. No. Foul. Foul. Let's go. Thank you, basketball gods. Oh my God. That would have been it. That would have been a brutal swing right there. If we missed that layup and then Batum or Bogey hits another three. Oh, and a tech. Let's go. This could be a turning point. This could be a turning point. They end up missing. Well, they end up not getting the three. We get. Please make the free throw. Please make the free throw. Please make the free throw. We get a technical free throw. We get the ball back. Mitchell missed that layup. I would really love to see a replay because I don't know what Bogey's doing. I mean, that's just that. That's just stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's stupid. That's very unnecessary from Bogey right there. Very stupid on his part. But I wish I could have seen a. Oh no, Darius Chris Paul Garland strikes again. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're spoiling something. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't even want to see it. But um, yeah, that Mitchell layup. I know it sucks that he missed, but I wanted to see a replay because that looked really tough. That up and under double clutch. Oh, that wasn't an offensive foul. I don't know. Okay, maybe he grabbed him. I didn't see if he grabbed him or not, but it did look like he was moving. Uh-oh. Damn. Didn't need that. Did not need that shot. Going too fast. All right, Allen, come on. Fight him. Fight him in the post here. Good dig from Dean. Got out to contest. There we go. They miss a shot. Oh, you got to grab the rebound, though. All right. I mean, you could still end up with a stop here, but you're going to have to earn it now. Good D. Great defense. Great defense. Oh, that's a long rebound. That one I'm not mad at. First one they had to grab. That second one was just a long rebound. First one they had to grab, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, patient play right there. Bogey just kind of buying some time while Zubac gets the switch. That sucks. You got to get that first rebound. Okoro. Let's go. Let's go, man. Oh, thank you, Okoro. Listen, I'm not going to be upset if they lose, but I would have been upset if they lost and Okoro missed that three. I'm walking away with something. It's too easy. Bogey got too low. 7 for 7. Yeah, even the shot that didn't count went in for him. 3 for 10 from the field this quarter. All right, they're trying to go at Bogey. All right, nice. Ooh, man, I wasn't sure if that was going to stay in. That was a sick move. Dang, what happened to Bogey? Did he get hit on that play? He was on the floor. Yeah, I don't care. Someone's got to throw him off. Yeah. He get hit in the face, I think. What is he bleeding? Yeah, Darius had him shook right here. Bam. Completely bit. Where did he? Oh, he got hit by Zubac. Oh, by Allen. Allen came in with the flying elbow. Jared the enforcer. Jared decided, all right, someone has to put an end to this. I'm gonna hit him with the flying elbow out of nowhere. That's hilarious. I thought it was just a little hit from Zubac, and then Jared came in, just crashed into him. Here, give me 1 second. You know what I will say? Shout out to Kenny for not going like 10 or 11 deep into the rotation tonight. Because sometimes the player grades are tough when you got to do Craig Porter, Javonte Green, Tristan Thompson, all these. You got to do everyone on the damn roster. At least he made my job a little easier tonight for the grades. I only have to do like 8 or 9 players. All right, Dean Wade. At the logo of James Harden, still so explosive. Man, how did he get that pass into Zubac? Thank you, Dean Wade, for cleaning up the glass there. Allen did a good job fighting too, but shout out to Dean Wade for being down there to grab it. Let's get a good look, Don. It's not bad. I can't be mad at him. It's very early, very quick, but it is no that's a floater that I've seen Donovan make very often. So I can't be too mad. Oh, ooh, nice. Yeah, I feel like some of the Cavs possessions have felt a little rushed, like they're fighting the clock a little too much, but it's not a horrible shot from Donovan. Yeah, very much still in it. A lot of time left. This is a good Dean Wade game too. I haven't seen him do much on offense, but he's going to the bench. But it's been a better DeAndre Hunter game. But it was nice to see Dean Wade give some good minutes there because he hadn't played too well recently. All right, Hunter, show me something. Ah, I mean, he's been hot all night. It's a good look. I'm more worried about the process. That's a good look right there. Didn't go in, but I'm trying to focus on are they running good offense. Uh, yeah, I mean, I would like to see a replay there, but I think that one's on Mobley. Let's see. Yeah, I mean Mobley. I mean, yeah, it's kind of on Mobley there. You gotta stay between your man and the basket. He got sealed. Zubac's big though. Zubac's big. Mobley's he's gotten a lot bigger. There's very few guys in the league who can bully him like that anymore, but Zubac's one of them. Missed the free throw. All right, good cut from Hunter. Let's go M1. I'm not mad at the double big lineup for this though. I hear you, old kid. Kenny usually has closed with only one, but I'm cool with the double bigs in this just because the offense has been good. We gotta establish our defensive identity. On the two bigs is the best that we can get. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this free throw, according to the chat. Yep, that one was in and out too. All right, I'm gonna try not to look at the chat too much. I'm lying. I'm still gonna look. I always say I'm not gonna look at the chat so I don't get anything spoiled, and then I still look. It's inevitable. So I'm not even gonna pretend. All right, Mobley on Kawhi. I feel comfortable with this matchup. Kick out. Good defense right now, denying everything. It's really tough. It's really tough. Get the rebound. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Calm down, everyone. Hunter, it's a good look. It's a good look. Oh man. They got a good look out of that. Still a bit rushed, but it was a good look nonetheless. Harden didn't take the open three. They're trying to burn some clock. Kawhi one-on-one with Struce. He's trying to get in his bag. Oh man, Allen just got boxed out right there. Yeah. I mean Zubac's he's a great center, great role player. Allen definitely got beat up there on that play. How much does Zubac have? Let's see. You guys remember when I said I should stop closing the Cavs box score because I always end up coming back to it? I closed the box score again, despite saying that earlier. So I have to pull it up all over again. But Zubac has 17 rebounds, 28 points, 17 rebounds. Man is cooking. Yeah, I mean he took Jared Allen to school tonight. There's no way around it. Allen 8 points, 8 rebounds. Really, I know I made that point earlier about Mobley improving as a rebounder. Only 3 rebounds for our boy Mobley. Not great. In fact, not good at all. So I still stand by the fact that he's improved as a rebounder, but 15 points, 3 rebounds, 4 fouls. Not a good night for Mobley. First game back from an injury, to be fair. And also, to be fair, the Clippers shot 1,000,000% all game, so it's harder to get rebounds in that scenario. But I mean, Zubac just cleaned up all these. And yeah, I mean, look, when you shoot that well from the 3-point line, there's not that many opportunities to grab these rebounds, but Zubac has cleaned up all of them. I'm sure he's picked up a few off of our missed free throws too. So yeah, I mean, not great rebounding. Oh, yeah, this one's probably over, y'all. Yeah, yeah, that's probably it. You know what though? Overall, I'm really not upset at this game. Um, I think they've been a good enough rebounding team all year for me not to be worried about a repeat of the New York series. I don't think that's what happened tonight at all. That last play was definitely the closest to feeling like that because Allen just got straight out muscled. But overall, I don't even think this was a bad game. Like when I think of the Cavs' bad losses this year, the losses to Atlanta, the losses to Houston, the Philly game, those were the bad losses. Even the Orlando game was a relatively bad loss. This one's not gonna bother me too much. They played great. Clippers played great. Zubac is a very good big. Like I said, you could have made a case for him to be the all-star instead of James Harden this year for the Clippers. That's how impactful he's been for them all year. But yeah, Jarrett got beat up. And to be fair, like listen, I think a lot of the attention is going to be on Jarrett, but I think Evan Mobley only having 3 rebounds is the other story. Like Jarrett Allen's down there scrapping, and no one else is helping him out. So it's a little bit of both. Yeah, Jarrett deserves criticism, but he also didn't have much help on the boards. Yeah. Old kid, are excited for the takes going into tomorrow. Must win to avoid that loss. Yeah. You know, I think I've done a good job of ignoring most of the bad takes this year. Granted, there's been a pretty big sample size of the Cavs being amazing, so I haven't had to pay much attention to it. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna ignore most of them, most of the bad takes. I've said it a bunch of times over the last like week and a half, but I've seen everything I need to know about the Cavs right now entering the playoffs. Like I know who they are. I know their weaknesses. I know the pros and the cons. I know their strengths. I know where they can get beat. Nothing. I'd be very surprised if anything over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, is going to change my opinion about this team entering the playoffs. Missed free throws, missed free throws, losing as a playoff game. Maybe I would leave a hole in this wall at that point. Those suck. It's become a consistent theme too. It is very annoying. I don't know what's going on with the free throws. We've talked about it plenty of times. There's no X's and O's. There's no solution to that. I can't, Kenny Atkinson, no one in the media, no one can figure out a solution to missing free throws. You just have to hit your damn free throws. Hopefully that won't be a factor though. Hopefully it's just a weird funk. And yeah, like I said, this doesn't change anything I feel about the Cavs. Like I know that a big like Zubac can have success on the boards against this team, but I've also seen that Evan Mobley is good enough, has improved enough, and Jared Allen's improved enough to also fight that off a bit better. Like I think about the games against Jokic, they did a damn good job against Jokic. Against Giannis, they've done a good job against him. But yeah, this is game over for sure. Aura, I feel very confident they're not going to lose the 1 seed. It's possible, but I think they're going to hold on to it. Feel pretty good. It's a shitty night, yeah. Guess I'll go work out now. Have a great workout, Makima. You got some motivation now. Think of all these missed free throws. Yeah, maybe they partied last night. Well, they got to LA on. I think they went to LA right after the Sunday game. I think they flew out, so they've been there a couple days. They may have partied multiple nights in a row for all we know. Yeah, yeah, they got another game tomorrow at 10. Well, I guess technically today at 10. It's 1 a.m. Well, 12:59. Doesn't help that this game took forever too. Good lord. Usually the Cavs games take like 2 hours 20 minutes. We're officially at 2 hours 30 minutes. The game isn't even over yet. Sending Jackson all the white monsters, yeah. I mean, the Cavs are still fighting. Dude, come on. Don't oh my god. Why are you doing this to us, basketball gods? Why are we challenging this? Yeah, John Michael. If it wasn't late enough, yeah, he's watching the play. Yeah, he's trying to make us pay or something. I don't know what's going on. He's antagonizing us on the East Coast. Well, I guess I'll say thank you to everyone who joined. I'm not going to end the stream right now, but thank you to everyone who stayed up and stuck in the playback chat throughout this. Again, I know you stayed up to watch the Cavs, not me, but I appreciate that you chose to join the stream anyways. I know that it's late. We're all tired. We're all upset that the Cavs lost, but it is what it is. We move on. The sun's going to rise again. Uh, Tony, tell what we should do to not get mad. Listen, you gotta just take a deep breath. Remember that the Cavs are they got 56 wins already. This loss, think of how often last year we had to deal with losses like this, and how rare it's been this year. So, cool guy says hold that. Yeah, listen, there's nothing wrong. A loss ain't a loss. It's a lesson, right, guys? Minor setback for major comeback against the Sacramento Kings tomorrow. Credit to you guys. Tony had like 15, 20 all night, which is, yeah. No, yeah. I had no idea what to expect as far as how many people would even be here for the late night game. So let's go. Shout out to everyone that was here. Shout out to the YouTube chat too. I know I always neglect you guys and completely lie when I say that I'll do a better job of looking at the chat, but pulling it up right now to see if anyone's in here. Yeah, the YouTube chat was going. So shout out to the YouTube chat. Sorry that I don't look at the YouTube chat enough. Still love you guys. Still appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, look, there's little things that the Cavs could fix and they could have done better in this game, but the Clippers also just shot the lights out. Zubac cleaned up all the rest. Like that's the thing. Not only did they shoot the lights out, but Zubac there another tap out. Anytime they missed, Zubac cleaned it up for them. So it's a really good night for the Clippers. Um, Something to keep in mind as we move down the stretch of the season. Most of the teams we're playing are fighting for their playoff life. They're desperately clawing and trying to hold or maintain certain playoff position. The Cavs, on the other hand, are just trying to get through these games healthy, right? So there is going to be an inevitable kind of clash of approaches here of how the Cavs are entering the game, how the other teams are entering the game. We might get a couple more losses throughout the end of the season. But anyways, that is officially going to do it for this stream. Hopefully no shenanigans happen here. We can end the stream. No craziness. No one's going to fight. All right. Yes. So thank you guys for tuning in. Jackson will be back tomorrow for the Cavs versus Kings game. Hopefully we get back in the win column. I'll probably hop in at some point and say hello. But until then, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Hope you get some good sleep. Don't go to sleep angry. All right, don't go to sleep angry. Do whatever you got to do to calm down and release that frustration. All right, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I'll hop in the stream some point with Jackson. So